Why, hello there. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Onion. Hello, Crafty. Oh, so it looks like you got vaccinated, Onion. I hope you're feeling better. Usually, it didn't really hit me until like the day after I got vaccinated, so like 2 days after, when I started feeling pretty bad. Lily, hi. Welcome to the stream. You're all done with work, Crafty? Congrats. I have one more day left here. Let's see. Xandria, welcome to the stream. Go ahead and pull down this screen here. Make sure my camera's working. Yeah, looks alright. Feel like I'm still not bright enough, but I keep getting glare in my glasses. Hey, Twitch user. Welcome. That sounds very generic here. Twitch user Stardew, welcome to the stream. See you. Yeah, finished Tuesday's stream 10 minutes ago. Oh, so you're all caught up, huh? Yeah, Tuesday went really well. I was very happy with it. I've been going back to watch a few of my streams recently just to make sure I'm not doing anything, like my sound sounds good and everything, and I thought Tuesdays was really good. If you do not know, well, I just recently added some more obvious links below for my YouTube and YouTube VOD channel. I also added a link for the Discord. So if anyone is interested in joining, it should be available there. Hopefully that link is working. If not, we'll have to go ahead and get that fixed. So if you are interested in joining the Discord, Onion helped me set it up. So we've been... Oh yes, by the way, Onion, I gave you VIP because you absolutely... Almost. So, I mean, it does change over time. But until I finish something, yeah, I do have to keep on doing similar things over and over again. So for instance, with the Jade, I'm collecting Jades every 3 days. But I'm over a third of the way done with that. So when I'm completely done with that, I'm going to stop collecting Jade every 3 days. It's going to free up a lot of time. I will need to do that until that ends. Also thought of a new emote. Ooh, you thought of a new emote. Alright, let me know. Yeah. Feel free to talk about that in like the general chat if you want to. That sounds pretty fun. Let me know if the joining works, if anyone goes ahead and clicks down there. I put like the invite link, I think. I hope it works. We'll find out. I did it today during work. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here. Get out of here. My room is a mess right now because I am packing, because I'm leaving tomorrow, right after work, for vacation. So this will be the last stream before vacation. Basically, I'm not going to be back until April 5th. Tuesday, I'll be streaming next. Ahead. Awesome. Thank you for checking. And also, thank you for joining the Discord. Oh, thank you, Twitch user Stardew. Voice is a little rough right now for some reason. Yeah, I am very much looking forward to the vacation. I really needed it. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm do something here before I forget. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm gonna make sure I do this right before I forget. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Sorry about that. Should have done that before the stream, but I forgot to. Free coconut, we always take those. So how's everyone doing today? Sorry to hear, Onion, that you're recovering from vaccination. Unfortunately necessary. I felt pretty bad after all 3 of mine. Actually, the first one, not really at all, but the second one I got was really bad, and then the booster was the worst. Not ready yet. I was pretty much out for like 24 hours after my booster. I think I still worked the day after I got my my second vaccination, even though I was not feeling well at all. And like I said, the first one I didn't even notice. Like I didn't have any ill feeling whatsoever. Feels like forever ago at this point, even though it was just a year ago. Hey Soy Latte, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Welcome back to the stream, I should say. So today is a Wednesday, so I don't think we have to do much of anything. I've considered starting to run the Volcano Mines again, because I will need to eventually, and I should get some practice in. You can only run them once per day. It's not like the regular mines where you can just keep resetting them. Hey Shay! Welcome back to the stream. I just walked right past that entrance. Your arm is really sore. Yeah, that is something that definitely happened to me every time. Yeah, every time I get a shot of any kind, my arm horribly sore. It does get better pretty quick though. It's like a day or two. I should go ahead and buy some more statues of Endless Fortune today. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Soy. I had an upper respiratory infection when I was in high school, and it took me out for a week. I couldn't go. So I hope that whatever you got is not nearly as bad as what I had, because, yeah, I couldn't do anything for like a whole week. I hope you're feeling a lot better. Feel free to lurk. Yeah, I have no issues with you lurking. Hey Jeep, welcome in. And Ducky as well, welcome in. Andrea, humble brag, 3 doses, no pain, no secondary effects. Some people are just like that. I don't know how it works exactly, but yeah, some people don't have any issues with their vaccinations. I was not one of those people, and I don't think I know any one of those people in real life, but that definitely happens for some people. Good for you. Like, it's like a superpower almost. I did add a, well, 2 new commands, nothing fancy. I added a Discord command, and then I also added a shout-out command, so next time someone comes into the stream, I can actually shout them out. Okay, so let's go ahead. I was so annoyed, I made some garden pots and put them next to the sprinklers, but it doesn't water. Yeah. So garden pots are really good if you can get deluxe retaining soil, because you only ever have to water them once if you do that. Cool. Yeah, Onion. I have work early in the morning, so whenever someone streams at like 10 o'clock or later for me, or even God forbid in the morning, it like just becomes like I physically, if I watch you, I'm gonna have a horrible day the next day. It's unfortunate because there's a lot of people that I really like that stream that late. Hey, that's a hoot. Welcome in. I had a pretty good experience as well. I just had a sore arm and it went away the more I stretched and moved around. Yeah, so that's what they tell you to do, and I'm pretty sure that does work very well. If you can like stretch out your arm around where you get the injection, exactly what I do when it happens too. I think that really does help out with the soreness. Whoops. Let me go ahead and grab our copper pan. Hey, we got a fossilized tail. We like starting off the stream with good luck. So part of the reason I want to run the Volcano Mines is I found out the only way to get the Mummified bat is from the Volcano Mines. Really appreciate Onion. We should start earlier. Yeah. I'll be waiting a while with my playthrough. I'm on year 4 and I can only go out 3 times. What are you referring to with that, Crafty? Oh, with your garden pots. Yeah. Okay, I see now. Discord dropped. Yep. So exclamation point Discord in the chat, or if you just scroll down, there's a link to it as well. I don't think there's any item I haven't gotten at least one of yet. I purposely went out of my way to get some of the jellies and pickles and stuff. That just getting one of them to occupy a space, so I know where they're going to go eventually. I'm trying to think if there's anything I haven't actually started yet. There's a few things that I have dropped down to 0, but I don't think they're at 0 now. It's actually a really good question, Omo. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, though. For instance, there was a time where I had, like, technically 0 kegs because they were all being used. But I just started counting the kegs that are out there. I know I have more than 999 out there. I have at least 1,200. I don't know the exact amount because it doesn't really matter, but... Oh, that's right, Crafty. I remember you talking about that the other day. Did it take you that long? Or is part of the challenge you have to wait till you're 100 specifically for something? Okay, I think we actually finished with everything today. I'm gonna try and run the Volcano Mines today just to see how that goes. I'm gonna try using Monster Musk for it too. Oh, this might be a bit rusty because it's been a long time since I've been in the... Oh, I didn't have to go this way. Oh well. So breaking this grass is pretty important too, because it could drop a mummified frog. I've now realized, like, one of the only ways to get it, so... So each year I gain a day out. So in year 5 I can leave the farm for 4 days. I remember you talking about this, and yeah, that does sound pretty insane. Yes, this is the last stream before I go on break. So if you check below the stream, it'll actually tell you when I'm going to be back. It's going to be on April 5th. was interesting. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to run this. I'm immediately realizing I didn't bring a watering can, which seems like a bad idea. Because I can only run it once per day, so it makes sense for me to try and get the most out of it. Oh yeah, I will have a great time. I can assure you of that. It's going to be fun. It's really just going to be relaxing. It's just good to get away from a while. Yes, so on my break, I am going down to Florida. My family rented out a house. We usually do like a family reunion sort of thing every year, and I'm very excited for it. Here. Forever for him to poke out. Yeah, so this is already really slow. Let's see if I can't figure this out as I'm going here. Free Dragon's Tooth. Well, calling it free might not be correct, but I think the Monster Musk is working. I should double check, like with the wiki or something, to make sure that it actually works in the Volcano Mines. For whatever reason, I feel like it shouldn't. I don't know why. Probably try not to die too. That seems like it would be a bummer. My day's luck? Doesn't feel super lucky yet. Also playing really poorly. Let's see if we can't beat some stuff up here. I want to kill as many of the monsters as I can too, as Cinder Shards. This is kind of like a dry practice run because it's been forever, and I want to kind of think about what I'm going to be doing in the mines when I do Volcano Mine runs from now on. Like, do I want to kill every enemy? Do I want to break as many rocks as possible? What does that even look like? How are you? There we go. Because I do need to break rocks for the Batwing fossils. Every 200th rock has a... It's like 1 in 200 odds of dropping from the rocks in Volcano Dungeons. Is how I get the... Not Batwings. Sorry. Mummified Bat. That's what it's called. Shouldn't there have been a chest there? Seemed quite right. I also need a bunch of those. Sorry, I missed a few here. First try Dragon Tooth, I could never. I think they're pretty common, actually. The ones on the ground. I haven't gotten any from the other guys yet. Oh, I actually don't think I have that yet. I guess I'll hold on to it. Whoops. Yarn, welcome. Sorry I didn't get to you until now. Hold on, let me catch up with the chat really quick. Yep, back at it again. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna college Central Florida. Oh wow, okay, yeah. I know a few people that go to college in Florida. I don't think I know anyone that goes to college in Central Florida though, like at the university. Normal chests have a 1 in 7 chance for golden coconuts. Oh, keep that in mind. Why did I not know about that? Okay, that's fine. It's probably a lot slower than methods I've been doing anyways, but it's good supplementary stuff for sure. Where was the button? Not see a button. Is it all the way at the beginning? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this feels so slow right now. So much more used to the other mines. Not so easy to hit the explosive ammo shots here. There aren't as many things to bounce off of. See that guy stop right before he hit my hammer? Oh, you don't attend UFC? Oh, so you're nearby though. Yeah, I have a friend that lives in Central Florida. Just got married recently, actually. Used to live up here in Michigan, but moved down almost 5 years ago now. Wow. So weird to think about. Alright. This is annoying, but let's see if we can't get some golden coconuts. Wants me to run as much as possible. I guess when it's only once per day, it almost doesn't matter that it takes longer to do it. I think I have that ring. Is that the defense one? Protection ring. I have not gotten the Mummified bat yet. I feel like I've broken 200 rocks. Maybe I have to use my pick. Ooh. Might have to do some testing on this. Having to use my pick sounds, Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so I just need about, like, 1,000 more of those and I'll be all good to go. Dang it. I do not have Cinder Shards yet. I can assure you of that. You need quite a lot. Like a surprising amount. Mostly because of the ostrich incubator, unfortunately. But I'm planning on getting them from stingray fish ponds. So I haven't actually tested like what the output on that would be. Just threw away the bat fossil. That would have been something for sure. Get rid of that fiber. Yeah, the ostrich incubator is certainly something special. The other thing I get in here is the magma caps. It's the only way to get them. Okay, so we got 80 cinder shards. If I optimize that, it's not going to take me nearly that long normally. I could probably finish it in like 4 or 5 in-game hours, and then I'd still have time for do some other stuff. In fact, I could go to the next level of the mines pretty easily. Not liking that output too much, though. 1 mummified bat, 80 cinder shards, a dragon's tooth. Where's the mat? I got 4 magma caps, but I didn't get a mushroom floor, so that would have made it a lot better. Okay. Like I said, this is kind of a test run, so I'm sort of thinking like extrapolating this out. I would have to do more tests first to get a good idea. I think I put a little too much honey in there. Alright, let's go back and drop all of my inventory off, and fortunately I don't think I have enough time to do much. Yeah, I think you're right, Ducky. It is just a little bit annoying compared to the other mines. I can be so much faster, like the harder mines, called caverns. I think it mostly comes down to the fact that there's just more rocks to hit off of. Like, it's so much easier to use explosive ammo. There's a bunch of walls nearby. Do I have a dwarven hammer? I do. I'll just go put this away in extra storage. Those are the first magma caps I've gotten in a while. We've now got 15 mummified bats. Alright, let's go ahead and put away the hammer. I guess it starts with a D, so it would go all the way up here. Oh, this is backwards. Why don't I see anything? Maybe not. So ginger stacks. I need 1 for the stack, 3 for ginger ale, but I'm all done with ginger ale now. I think it's 3 ginger ale per stack, and then another stack for the island warp totems, which I'm not finished with yet, but I will be eventually, hopefully. I have the stack for that already. Any extra ginger I'm collecting because I want it for luck buffs when I go diving for autopetters. So eventually here, I'm going to need to get as many autopetters as I can. And if to do that, the higher the luck, the better it is. So the more ginger ale I can make with Q seasoning, the better off I'm going to be. I give you a kiss? I gave you a kiss. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough. I already have quite a lot of ginger. So the question is, like, when do I want to stop collecting it more than anything else? And for the moment, I've already filled up most of the spots that spawn, so I just grab it when I see it. Really, Hoot? I feel like I've seen a lot of magma cap floors before. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Yeah, it is quite a lot of ginger. But you actually get ginger pretty quick. You're going a bunch of days at once. Like, you can probably get close to 10 per day on average if you don't have everything, if you have everything cleared away. There's room for them all to spawn. So it does go up pretty quick. Like, I guess 10 per day doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot more than most of the items I'm working for right now. Okay, so tomorrow we collect fish. Today we get another magic rock candy, though. As well as have gem talk. See how close we're getting with our row. 842 for sunfish row. Probably won't finish this stream, but probably next one. So when I get back from break. Thank you, Onion and Ducky. For a moment I was thinking, wow, what is the chance of all these statues of cave being diamonds? Yeah. So there are, I think there's like 3 days where it spawns just diamonds. It's for some people's birthdays. Which seems odd to me. Like, there's enough items that it could be. I guess Concerned Ape was trying to avoid certain items. But, like, whose birthday is it today anyway? Check really quick. Yeah, it's Jody's birthday. I don't know what Jody loves, but I'm sure something else it could have been that wasn't diamonds. Because diamonds are pretty much, I mean, they're not a universal love. Most people love it. Alright, so let's go to the beach first, and then we will head over to the desert to have gem talk. Yes, yeah, so that's pretty much the way I am getting unbranded wine, and I'm already up to 600, so pretty soon it won't be that useful, actually. with the amount of these that I have, in 2 years I'll be done with it. Yeah, I know Jody loves diamonds, like, it's just like, because for most things, a lot of villagers love diamonds, I think. But it's weird that for, it's like 2 or 3 of the villagers, I think it actually got changed because it used to be more. It gives just diamonds instead of like a more unique one of their love gifts. I'm not complaining by any means. I just found it kind of curious. I mean, no one should complain about 223 diamonds. Oh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, so Onion, that's kind of what I mean. If she loves pancakes, that would be a cool one to have on there too. Wouldn't be useful to me. I'm just saying, like, it's more unique than just like a diamond. Like, when I see a villager loves diamonds, I feel like it doesn't tell me anything about their personality. But when I see that Jody likes pancakes, it's like, oh, well, she loves pancakes. I guess it doesn't really say anything about their personality, but it kind of fleshes them out a little bit more. I might just be complaining about nothing. And I guess I'm not really complaining either for this. Using me. Oh, I drastically turned down the amount of ads, by the way. I think. Still don't know exactly how it works. So hopefully it'll be a lot better. Yeah, Haley hates prismatic shards. I think the idea being is, like, she's very vain, so she sees it as a slight against her. There's something that might be more pretty than her. Which is, it's a little harsh, I feel like. Oh, why do I buy the solar essence? It's because of these guys right here, the Minneapolis. They take 20 solar essence apiece, and I need a stack of them, so that's 20 stacks of solar essence. That's why you love to give them the Haley. That's just a waste of a prismatic shard, you know. I know. You shouldn't tear other people down, right? Sure, Haley's a little vain, but use your wealth to bring other people up. Give it to someone else. Alright, let's go get some gems. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this first. I can do it twice. What's a good topic for gem talk today? That's a good question. What's a good topic for gem talk, everyone? What's everyone interested in? A little short icebreaker type question. Ooh. Jeep is a Haley defender. I'm an everyone defender. Like, I feel like people are too harsh on these people that they know through a video game. No, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like, even Clint, you know, I know people, like, absolutely hate Clint, but I'm like, the dude, like, is dealing with a lot, you know? Sure, he shouldn't act that way, but maybe just no one ever told him to not do that. Onion, chill. No one has gotten the follower sound yet, so it is a gift sub if you know it. I don't like Marnie. You know, there are gameplay reasons for disliking Marnie, but she's a busy girl. She gets to go to a lot of different places, so she's not always at home. Like her microwave that she likes to stare at for a long time instead of coming over to the counter. But I'm sure she's cooking something very important. Welcome to the stream, Planky. Is that how you say it? Yeah, Planky17. I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, I kind of, when I was younger, used to be a little bit like Clint, so maybe I feel a little bad for him. I kind of had that same mindset I pulled myself out of it. Obviously, I don't think like that in any way whatsoever anymore. But maybe that's why I do feel a little bad for him. It's kind of like all about what you're taught, like as you're growing up, you know. I feel like I learned everything about romance in my entire life from watching movies, and movies just flat out lie about how it works entirely. There's a lot to unpack there, so we won't get too deep into it, but I am not in that place anymore, and I do have empathy for people like Clint, even though obviously they shouldn't behave the way that they do. Places to be, Lewis's bed. Yeah. Yeah, that relationship in particular does feel a little wonky, this game. Concerned Ape said he was considered coming back and adding like a few small things. I wonder if it would be like some conclusions to some of those character arcs. Like, I think Clint with like 2 more scenes could actually become a really good character. I feel like it's like getting over his insecurities and becoming a better person, and like no one would hate him anymore. I think that's all it would take. And same with like Lewis and Marnie. I feel like they need a conclusion to their relationship. Perhaps not a positive one, but a conclusion nonetheless. Clint is you, but I take him over Pierre every day. Yeah, there's a lot of Pierre hate too. Pierre is just a working man that maybe is a little too ambitious, you know? I don't hate him either. Rock candy, and let's go ahead and do this too. Think of all the characters have something unlikable about them, and that's why they're NPCs, not super boring. Exactly, Jeep. You know, if they didn't have any flaws, it would be a really boring. I mean, I think the game would still be fun, but it wouldn't be as good as it is. And again, I do think there are a few characters that don't really have flaws. They just have like weird quirks. It's okay though. You can't explore like an infinite amount of characters in a relatively small farming sim game. Hey Piano, welcome. Awesome to see you here. We are currently talking in depth about NPCs and like if they're good characters or not, I guess would be the best way to put it. Ducky, yeah. I agree. Pierre definitely like he's definitely got like that ambitious energy / like a need for wealth and everything, but there are people like that, you know? And there are good things about Pierre too. The game isn't very upfront about them, but I think they're there. You know, he does want to provide for his family. He does care about them. He hates Joja. That's certainly a positive. He can sell my produce at whatever price he wants, but when he starts claiming that I grew it, then is when I throw hands. Yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit suspect, isn't it? Yeah, he reminds me of the kind of people that just like are kind of like one-uppers, you know? That always have to be like kind of a center of attention. And yes, those people do annoy me for sure. See, Ducky, they're very, very, very well hidden in the subtext. That's why, well, probably why you can't see them. It's also kind of hard to, like, psychoanalyze video game characters. Hey, Samus. Is that how you say it? Samhas? Samhas? Welcome. Why provide for his family when Abigail just eats rocks? You know, she eats gems, so it's actually probably harder to provide for the family. I don't know if she just eats rocks. Like, amethyst is expensive. It's a lot more expensive than just buying, like, pancakes or something. Oh, Sam. Sam has questions. I don't know why I made that so hard. Oh. Alright. Let's not get too far off track here. I did want to thank all of you just in general because I love just how active this community is. Like, I'll go into streamers that are playing games and have like 5 times as many views as I get, and their chats aren't nearly this active. So it's really awesome to just be here and be able to talk to everyone like this. All right, let's go ahead and head to... So thank you all for that. To the island. Yeah, chatters love. I'm gonna have to come up with some more fun things for us to do in the chat here. I've been thinking of a few things. I don't know if I found anything that I'd love yet, though. But I'll have plenty of time over break, hopefully. Let's see, that was Cow Gaming. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Currently, 80% of the chat is trash talking characters in the game, Ducky. But to be fair, that's discussion too, you know. Sometimes we do talk about less controversial things. Sometimes. All right. I don't think these are ready yet. Okay. It's probably going to be in like 2 days. It's also great to come home and be able to kind of relax like this and just kind of chill back and talk with all of you. Today at work was particularly not enjoyable, so it's great that you're all here and hanging out. And we can just talk about random Stardew stuff that doesn't really matter that much and get this passionate about it. It makes me feel good. You guys hear my dog? He's excited about something. Probably only when I'm talking because the mic isn't picking it up. Like if you get, sorry, gambling with points, like if you get 12. Yeah, I've considered doing gambling things. There's definitely a few I've been thinking of. Thing is, like, I don't do things regularly enough, I know. So... I'll think about that over break, though. I think there's a few fun things that we could gamble on, probably. Oh, thank you, Jeep and Crafty. Yeah, I'm not trying to look for pity or anything. This is part of why I do this. The game is relaxing for me, and chatting with everyone's relaxing for me. I mean, work's always a little rough, you know, but like, But it's always good to come back to something kind of steady, you know. Every time I'm here, it's a good time. Makes me wonder what my science teacher does. Work is work. And I guess I shouldn't say it like that. Sometimes work is awesome. Sometimes there's a day that really clicks. I mean, I wouldn't be a teacher if I didn't think that, I feel like. So it's already 5 p.m., huh? I don't think we're gonna Monster Musk today. It feels like a little bit of a waste. I wasn't sure if this was ready tomorrow. So either our stir fruit's gonna be ready tomorrow or the next. You know, I guess that's not very helpful. Alright, so if we're going to do some bombing... Where's my ginger? Dang it. Let's just bring these back. I need to grab some ginger anyways. Alright, this doesn't all need to be here. I'm just going to take it all. The reason I have ginger in the first place is... those green little ghosts jump in, you know, and they're just all over the place. And I want to be able to make sure I can eat in case I get close to death here. Yes, I am a science teacher. I teach earth science right now. I eventually want to teach physics, because that is what my major is in, and that's what I'm passionate about. But for the moment, I'm teaching earth science, which, you know, involves some physics, and I do enjoy it a lot. I love all science. I shouldn't say it like that. Where's my big shipping bin? Yeah, So, Ducky, you're aware you can't actually delete the big shipping bin. So I hid it behind my golden clock. It's near my fish ponds. Yeah, I hid it very well. Not that well. It sticks out a little bit. You can see it pretty clearly, but... Oops. Oh, I need to switch rings. Collection range increases. Yeah, it makes sense that you can't delete it. Concerned Ape's pretty careful about making sure you don't, like, screw yourself over. So, like, for instance, if you somehow lost your mini shipping bin and you deleted your other shipping bin, it would not go well, right? You'd have to, like, restart completely. There'd be no way to sell. At least that way. Thank you for dying. So that's not what I wanted, actually. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the conversation here. What about the legendary fish, Ducky? Oh, why do I hide it? Because it doesn't look very good there. It's not very well hidden. Like, you can very easily see it. And yeah, I'm not that concerned about looks, but... Yeah, I guess you can build more shipping bins, huh? Maybe Concerned Ape just wants to make sure that you don't delete your last one. I don't know. There's a great YouTube channel. I can't remember the name of it. It's like... Pesky or something like that. They intentionally get themselves soft locked in Pokemon games, and I love that channel. And that's like one of the things I think about when I think about like this game. Like, what are some ways to like intentionally soft lock your self so you can't like progress? And I think Concerned Ape did a pretty good job of like avoiding that. I can't remember the name of the channel exactly, but it's really fun because it'll like intentionally make the game like impossible to complete. By like making infinitely long battles or things along that lines. Things along those lines. Oh, Epic Gamer, welcome. Glad to have you here. Yep, I'm doing something called the 999 Challenge, where I'm collecting a full stack of every stackable item in the game. So everything from golden coconuts to ginger to strange dolls to fiddlehead ferns. Every item that stacks in the game, I'm trying to get a full stack of it. I mean, it's pretty easy to hide onion, so I'm not too worried about deleting it. It's just, like, kind of weird, you know? It's just one of those little weird things. Oh, let's go ahead and grab this. Actually, I'd actually prefer to get rid of my iron over my copper. My copper is orange, so it does actually have a use.
Oh, it's a person.
Yeah, you're right, Ducky. I can't get the legendary fish back, unfortunately. Sassy Pop, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. 1 second. I'm just curious about something very quickly here. I just gotta do a quick Google to see if I'm right. Yep, looks like I'm right. Nothing important. Completely unrelated to what I'm doing right now. Just had a random thought. Oh, look what happened. Whoops. It's like so random whether you get hit by that or not. I got hit by it again. Uh-oh. This is bad. Okay, we're safe. The fact I had to eat 2 items and I was almost dead is a little bit scary. Hit me twice. That was annoying there. That. A lot of like minor tough decisions I have to make when I throw out items. There's a lot of items that are pretty useful. Like mix seeds, for instance. Like, you think I throw those away, but I need them to make fiber seeds every year. Like, not that many, but enough that, like, every one kind of counts. If I threw them away, it probably wouldn't make that much of a difference. But like for something like Void Essence, I don't need that at all. Or Frozen Tears, absolutely no need for that. So it's like, it makes more sense to throw that away. Minor optimizations. Dang it. Right now, I'm bombing for a few different items. So one of which I have actually gotten, which is the Strange Doll. I need both Strange Dolls. You can only get them from bombing the mines and then like from random artifact spots. There's no way I'm going to get enough random artifact spots. So bombing the mines is a much faster way. Dwarf Gadgets, which I unfortunately haven't gotten any of yet. Dwarf Scrolls, I've got a few of those. So the Rusty Spoons come from the treasure troves, so I don't need those necessarily, but it's always good to get a few just in case the odds aren't in my favor. And then the Skeletal Tails. I don't think... Yeah, I think I do need these as well. Whoop. Dodge. Those spiders are so annoying. Still no Dwarf Gadgets. It's pretty crazy. So, the Dwarf Gadgets are supposed to be about, like, I think it's 5 times more likely than the Strange Dolls, but it never feels that way to me. Hey, bird! So this challenge is called or I call it, the 999 Challenge. So what I'm trying to do is get a full stack of every stackable item in the game. So there are some that are really easy, like green beans, for instance. I can just farm a bunch of green beans, and then I'm going to have a whole stack of them. But there are some that are really hard, like, for instance, these Strange Dolls that can only be gotten from, like, bombing the mines and a few random artifact spots. So, overall, it adds up to be a pretty fun and interesting challenge, because there are some that are really hard to get, some that are really easy. So, I've been having a lot of fun doing this, and I've been doing it for the better part of on and off for the last 5 years or so. And it's going to continue for a while, unfortunately. Are you going to open your golden coconuts when you get to 5-6 stacks in case you get lucky? That's a good question, Ducky. I haven't really been thinking about that at all. It would make sense to me that that would be the smart thing to do. But I admittedly have not thought about that much. Hey, Dwarfy. This one. And we're going to go ahead and buy... how many bombs? I kind of wanted to do it all at once, but then I noticed how long it takes to do it all at once, so I'm kind of hesitant on that now. I might just do it, not all at once. I was thinking of a different way to say that, but just kind of like as I'm going. So I open up the treasure troves yearly, for instance. That takes me like 40 minutes to open up all my treasure troves, which is just kind of boring. Oh boy. I gotta be a little bit more careful with that, I feel like. Yeah. Dying is not enjoyable in this game when it's this late in the day. I really don't want to reset. That's just such a huge waste of time. So I usually just take it, which means I lose a few items, but hopefully nothing important. Come back here, Ghost. I'm going to leave after this, so I just want you dead. Unfortunately, Piano, the Geode Crushers do not work with Artifact Troves or Golden Coconuts. Which was an odd design choice, I feel like. I think they only work with the main types of geodes. You're right, it would be really nice for that. It would be so much easier to do a whole bunch at the same time, but... yeah. I don't know why that's the case. It feels like it shouldn't be. Yeah, so the two that I need to open, I can't. And everything else that I don't need to open, I can. Alright, let's go ahead and Put everything away. You're right, Planky. You are right. Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, I'm not like opposed to the design choice. It's just like unfortunate would be probably the best way to put it for me. Because I just have to go to Clint and sit there for an hour and do it. Argon Matrix. No Twitch user Stardew. Maybe I have. I've started following like 30 Stardew streamers recently. Because I was just curious like what other people were doing now that I'm also streaming along with them. So I might have, but I can't recall that name specifically. Alright, let's go to bed. And then on to Friday. Quick little hydrate. But I'll remember that after I stream today, and maybe I'll take a look. Oh, you got an ad. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I don't think I've heard of Argon Matrix. I followed a bunch of streamers recently, but I only see the people that are on, and sometimes I miss them. Sometimes it's like different times. I try to like go through people's profiles and see who they're following that play Stardew and things like that. But I'll go check them out. Not while I'm streaming, but. Oh yeah, today we got to fish. This is unfortunately also a little boring. How close are we, by the way? Halfway. Well, more than halfway, because I already used all the bream for the baked fish, so that's all done. So I just need one stack of bream, and we can empty those bream fish ponds. Favorite area of physics? That is a very tough question, but maybe not that tough, because it's definitely astrophysics. Astrophysics is just so interesting to me. Everything about it. It, like, is equal parts, like, absolutely amazing and existential dread, which might just be my favorite thing ever. Oh, Argon Matrix is on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I'll look them up after the stream. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of Stardew YouTubers. I don't think I really did at all until recently. I mean, I think it was Z. I started watching Z, and then like, oh, there's other people that do this. I used to watch, was it Dangerously Funny? Like, 3 years ago. When he still made content for Stardew. But yeah, since then, not really that much. I follow, like, the, streamers that I watch, so, like, Blade and Habu have have YouTube channels. Yeah, I think that was true for a lot of people, too. There's some really funny content that Dangerously Funny made. Yeah, I think for a long time, people didn't really think about this game as, like, something you could turn into videos, you know? Like, it's kind of hard to picture what you would do with it, but then, like, Dangerously Funny kind of paved that route. Like, oh, you could make some really fun, interesting videos and just relatable content for people who play Stardew or are interested in some of the things that you can do if you take it to the... Only got 2 ads this time, and one of them was relevant to my interest. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I made the ads like 45 minutes apart now, and I made them, I think, only 30 seconds long. I think that was the minimum ad length. So hopefully that's a little better, because people were saying they were getting like 4 ads last time, which is ridiculous. Mock, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so the 999 challenge, I'm collecting 999 of every stackable item in the game. one of which is bream. So we're currently gathering 5 bream from each pond so they can breed back up again in a few days. And we're currently at 480. And 705 bream roe. Put that away. When you fish a fish pond, why you don't have to wait for the little exclamation mark? No, you don't. Yeah. Actually, I was surprised when I learned that too. But yeah, you can just do it immediately. You don't have to wait for the exclamation mark. You can wait for the exclamation mark. Recent CC... Oh, content creators. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Z's content lately. Even with the variety stuff. I watch his streams a bunch too when I can. Usually it's like unfortunate timing for me. But was it last weekend? He had like Kaboo, Therm, and... Oh, who was the other person?
Oh, it's a person.
Leap a lot? No. I don't think it was Leap. But 3 other players from the Stardew Trials there, and they were doing some really fun stuff. It was so fun to watch. Wickedy! Oh my goodness. Hi, welcome to the stream. What do you think is going to be the most difficult item to get 999? So my current thought on that is going to be the banana sapling. So there are 2 main ways to get the banana sapling. One of them is to trade 5 dragon teeth per banana sapling at the trader. At the island trader. The other way is to open up golden coconuts. You have a 1 in 7 chance of getting it. I'm going for the second way. So I'm collecting 7 stacks of golden coconuts and opening them all. And hopefully the odds will be in my favor and I'll get a stack of of banana saplings from that. Alright, let's see here. Random name. Oh, was it Brandigan? Okay, it was Brandigan then. I couldn't remember, unfortunately. Random name, thank you so much for the follow. Mock, thank you so much for the follow. Gems, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. Good to have you back here. Yeah, so that's my best guess right now. One other one that's going to be really tough that I've been researching a little bit recently are these 2 here, the Mummified Bat and Mummified Frog. These other ones, I'm getting enough of them that over time it'll happen, but these I'm going to have to go out of my way, sure to get. A Mummified Bat you can only get from rocks in the Volcano Mines, and the Mummified Frog can come from in the jungle when you break like fiber on the ground, and then also in the harder mines on the floors that look like jungle. The T-set. So the reason the T-set's not going to be particularly... I don't describe it as tough. It's because it's like a yearly item, right? I really only... I get it or I don't, is basically it. It will definitely be the last one I finish, which makes it a good, fun one to think about. Because I'll have everything else done by the time I start cranking those out. Let's see here. Mr. Supro, welcome to the stream. Technically, couldn't you repeat a day of opening coconuts if they don't give you as many saplings? I could, Supro, but I don't know. With the random chance, with the amount that I'm opening, it's probably going to even out no matter like how often I repeat. You could also use a predictor, but I'm purposely not using predictors for this challenge run at all. So there's a way where you can predict what's going to come out of the next geode you open, and you could use other geodes to kind of change the order of what's coming out of the ones you're trying to open. Which some people do for challenge runs, but I'm choosing not to for this run at all. Alright, so it is Friday, which means we got to go south to the traveling cart today. Go ahead and do that now. Let me actually double check here. Nope, greenhouse is not ready yet. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. And if someone wanted to do this challenge with predictors, I wouldn't have anything against that. It's just kind of me. I feel like I want to do this as vanilla as possible. I do use animation canceling, so it wouldn't be vanilla on the speedrun leaderboards. But it would be glitchless. And with no outside programs. I guess I can buy that. Nothing else looks super good here. I'll take a slime, I guess. This is year 24. Quickly approaching year 25. So, getting close to that quarter century. Yes, that's correct, Wickedy. I think that's how it works. I've just been resetting until I get it. But I will double check that next time we get close to the Feast of the Winter Star here. I'm fairly certain that is how it works. It depends on what time you go in. So it is possible. Well, there's two ways that you can fail to get a tea set. One is that you get a person that's your gift giver that does not give it, and that can't give it, basically. So there's a few people that can't give the tea set. And two, there's only a certain amount of time, so it's possible to give you the tea set. No, Planky, I don't want Concerned Dave to make any changes for my benefit. I feel like that would also be cheating. On a very godlike scale, cheating. So what makes this challenge so fun is that there are so many different items that take very interesting methods to get, basically. Yeah, I definitely don't want Concerned Dave helping me. That would be cheating. Don't make a petition or anything. It'd be cool if he heard about the challenge. I'm sure he would actually be pretty interested in it, but I don't want him to make any changes for my benefit. Let's see. I feel like Caroline should have a small chance to send you one in the mail. That could be interesting. Yeah, because she is the tea lover, the resident tea lover. Vincent and his clay. Come on, kid. Yeah, Vincent is one of the ones that cannot give the tea set. The children, and then it's like Robin, Clint, and someone else, I think. Oh, Planky, that's part of the fun. By the end, I'm just going to be sleeping through years, so it hardly matters that it's going to take 999 years. Yeah, Ducky, that sounds about right. He's going to make it tougher. So each patch has its ups and downs, Planky. It's been like, some things have been beneficial, some things have been harmful, you know, to the challenge. The things that are usually harmful is he's adding a whole bunch of new stuff all the time. And that's perfectly fine. That's part of the game. I'm going to get all those things. But like things like fish ponds, I don't think I would have ever completed this challenge if fish ponds didn't come out. So that is a huge, huge net benefit. A lot of the machines he added, like the deconstructors completely changed this playthrough. It was like really hard for me to get enough fiber before that. Like it was going to suck to get fiber before that. But with the deconstructors, it's so easy now. I'm done with fiber completely now. Took me not very long at all. The person does not change if you reset the day, Crafty, unfortunately. Yeah, the deconstructors are so nice. So, like, all the fiber, like, I needed something like 200,000 fiber for this challenge. And it was just so daunting before the deconstructors came out. It was like, okay, well, I have to run the mines every day and break as much fiber as I can. And it's still going to take me like 20 years in-game to do it. And then the deconstructors came out, and I did it in like 2 years. With like 5 deconstructors. That was a really good change for me. I also got all the gold and iron I need from the deconstructors, which was a little unnecessary. I used the the spinner, and the treasure bobber, both of which drop the bars. Put them in the deconstructor. And it's 10 times cheaper than buying the ore directly from Clint. Friday. Already went down. We haven't gone to the island yet. I love it when people ask questions. I think about these things all the time. Oh yeah, for the stone. Yeah, that's also how I got all my stone. I didn't buy it. I just staircases and the deconstructors. So much quicker. So much cheaper. Come on. Okay. Come on. That's what happens when you're not actually good at animation canceling, but you keep trying it. Yes. My farm is going to be an Eldritch Beam. Let's see here. Let's get a nice portrait here. Oh, my little Eldritch Beam named Ryan. I'm gonna give Vincent a D10 cantrip. And he's gonna take over the world. Oh yeah, that's right. Whoops, why am I not going down? There we go. I just love seeing people push the limits of the game. Yes, I do too. Yeah, like pretty much all the streamers I watch that. What happened to my starfruit? Did I forget to go buy some? I think I did. Alright, well, let's go buy some now. Yeah, pretty much all the streamers that I watch push the limits of this game in some way or another. Speed running or like challenge runs or various things like that. It's just so interesting to see what people can come up with and try to do. If I could add or change anything about the game, what would it be? Oh, I've actually thought about this in quite length, perhaps unsurprisingly. But I think the thing that I would change, I would add another backpack upgrade behind the Q door. So you could spend like 100 Q gems and you would get a 4th inventory slot. That is the one thing I would add to this game, I'm pretty sure. I've thought about this at great length, so if I ever had a chance to ask Concerned Ape about one thing, I think that would be it. It would be like a perfect place for it too. Like the Junimo chests just don't do enough to help your inventory. I use them, but it's like, yeah, they just don't do enough. Audrey, did you make any good progress lately? Yes. I mean, just the normal general project progress that I've been doing for the most part. But yeah, I think things have been going pretty well. I haven't died in a while. I guess that's my measure if things are going well or not. Yes, like so many items have been added to the game, especially in like the mines. You get like so many different items, and if you're a hoarder like I am, I mean, I might be the biggest hoarder in this entire game, but if you're a hoarder like I am, you don't want to throw things out. Like, what if I need that later? Yeah, I think it would be a really good addition to the game. It also like would be a fitting addition to the game. Like, there's 2 backpack upgrades early. It'd be nice to have one like really late in the game. I think that's what he was trying to do with the Junimo chests. But it's like, I keep some tools in here, but it just doesn't feel right, you know? They're like too hard to use. Ooh, upgrading chests is also a really good idea, Audrey. I like that a lot. Like, instead of like a stone chest, you have an iridium chest as well. That has like double the inventory slots. Or a radioactive chest. That might be even better. Of course, then you'd have to make it. As part of perfection. Oh yeah, I agree, Ducky. I thought it was going to work like that, because that's how it works in Minecraft. You can break it and carry it with you. The other issue with that, though, is there's a lot of places you can't put down chests. So in the mines, for instance, you can't actually put down chest. So that wouldn't be super helpful for storage in the mines, where you kind of need it the most. Yeah, Audrey, trust me, there's no one who agrees with you more than me. I need a lot of chest space. So it would be very useful to have like double space chests. Although I've gotten so organized at this point, I might not even change it. I probably would. So you can't really misplace a Junimo chest. If they're full of items, you can't pick them up at the current moment. If you could, it would probably just work like an ender chest, that your items are in there. You can always buy another one, too. You have to get some Q gems, maybe, first, but you can always buy another Junimo chest. They're not, like, locked behind anything. In fact, I'm gonna buy 999 of them, so... definitely buy a lot of them. I wish all the fish could fit into one chest. Yeah, that would be super nice. There should be like a dresser for just fish. That would be so cool. Just everything is laid out like it is in the dresser. Like instead of a fish tank, like a fish storage tank. Then you don't feel so bad about shoving them in chests too. Oh yeah, you do that too, Wickedy? Yeah, I have my Junimo chests. I've got like 10 scattered around the map in various places that I might need them. Yeah, it's just useful. It's just some extra tools that I don't use very often. If I need them, it's helpful to have them there. My fish dresser. Yeah, I'm imagining one of those museum filing cabinets that you like pull out, and it's just got like all the things laid out on them. Item-specific storage. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I was meaning with the fish one. I don't think I really need it for anything besides fish. The real issue with storing fish is, like, with all the qualities, there's 4 different of each fish. It takes up so much inventory space. There was just some way to keep them all, like, in the same place. That'd be really nice. Most items don't really have that problem. Like, you only get iridium quality, crops if you're using the... if you're using the fertilizer for it. Typically speaking, you don't really encounter iridium quality crops very often, and most people use the perk for forage that they're all iridium quality, so that's not really an issue either. Oh, so I am planning something like that, Wickedy. When I finish the run, if I finish the run, I'm thinking about like redoing my farm to make it sort of like a museum. Where all the items are stored and they're kind of decorated, so you know which item is where and things like that. Having sheds and stuff that you can go in and out of. Putting up signs. I think that'd be really fun to do. Oh, I kind of agree, Crafty. Yeah, you're right, Audrey. You used to be able to do that. You used to get multiple of different tools, and that'd be really nice to have. I'd like an axe. For shaving and an axe for swift, so I can have both of them. And I think that could be true for a lot of tools. Like, it'd be cool to have multiple tools enchanted with different things. And it'd still be expensive, because you'd have to upgrade them all. I think it'd be worth it. Yeah, I guess you can do it with multiplayer, but I'm not doing multiplayer at all on this challenge. I think you can. I haven't messed around with multiplayer very much, Wickedy, so I'm not entirely sure. But whenever I see someone do co-op, like a chest of all their tools appears, I'd assume you'd just be able to pick them up. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I guess you can't drop your tools. Maybe not. But you can put them in chests, though. So, yeah, solo farm for life. There's also some interesting things that happen when you do multiplayer for this challenge that I don't want to deal with. But yeah, I don't think I'd do multiplayer on this challenge anyways. It's just... I don't know if I could rope anyone into doing this with me for the next several years. It's quite the commitment. You can bin tools. You can't bin tools, but you can bin weapons. You can throw out any weapons that you pick up. I get tons of bone swords when I'm bone fragment mining. You can just throw those out. I think when Concerned Ape added the bone swords to the game, he put the drop rate a little too high. I get like 2 per floor when I'm killing the skeletons. That's interesting. Are you playing on a like console or on mobile or something, Crafty? Or maybe it's your last weapon. You should just be able to toss them. I'm pretty sure that I could just trash this right now. I'm not going to, but I'm pretty sure I could. $620 gold for an infinity gavel. Thanks, Iridium Trash Can. Very fair and equitable. Yeah. You can all live vicariously through me instead of spending 5 years on this challenge. You have my permission.
Oh, it's a person.
Neko-chan Gamer, thank you so much for following. Welcome. I could get 999 bone swords. You know what, Yarn? Over the course of this run so far, I probably have. But I threw them all away. It honestly would probably be pretty close. I've gotten a lot of bone swords. Mostly because I did a lot of bone fragment mining. Or farming, I guess. Gotta go, I'm starving. Good luck with the rest of the run. Thank you, Audrey. Yep. Go get some food. Enjoy yourself. Have a great rest of your day. I'm getting a little hungry myself. I'll probably grab a snack on my break. We'll be coming up eventually here. Let's see here. When you go to the casino, you can show us your stats. Oh, I could probably do that tonight. I'll have a little bit of time here. I should have like a running count of those stats somewhere. That'd be kind of fun to do. Or like every year I check them or something and upload the pictures somewhere. I've been thinking what I want to do with YouTube, because I do have a YouTube channel. There's not that many people subscribed, but I have a separate VODs channel because I don't want to upload just whole VODs to that channel constantly. I've uploaded a few like short little clips. Not short, like 40-minute clips, just like when I'm doing something like explaining something that people might be interested in. I was thinking I might do like a year review. So that would be like almost once per month of streaming. I'm going to finish about a year in game when I don't take a vacation. And I think that would be a good thing to upload there. So basically, at the end of each year, I have to do my audit, which means I go through all my chests and see what's changed, put it all on the spreadsheet. So I think that would be a good thing to upload to YouTube. So I'll probably do it while I'm streaming, basically, and then just take that portion and upload it to the YouTube channel. Alright. I don't think I got the... no. Did I put them away already? Dang. Yeah, because I've been thinking about what to upload there, because I think there's some people there that like don't watch the stream but would be curious like how the challenge is going, you know. I don't expect everyone to watch the stream, but they might be curious about the challenge. So it could be like a 40-minute thing where I'm doing my audit and also kind of talking through the things that we did this year and what we're kind of looking to do next. Something like that. Should really just start throwing out this coral that I don't need rather than walking all the way over there. Let's go to the desert first real quick, because I'm gonna run out of time, it looks like. Actually, back here. They have the money. Why am I buying like that? I'm buying like it's not 1.5.5. this way. So used to going to the statue. Alright, so here we go. Steps taken. 5,374,745. It is a hard habit to break, Wickedy. Pretty much every time I come in here, that's what I'm doing. Gifts given, 1,380. Days in Stardew Valley, 2,644. Dirt hoed, 88,940. Items crafted, 192,771. Items cooked, 77,985. Trash recycled, 20,669. Okay, got a chance to read that real quick while I stretch out. And then we will go to the next. Monsters slain, 92,785. Fish caught, 50,172. Lions cast, 24,110. Seed sown, 400,779. Items shipped, 314,859. You know, at this point, these numbers are so big, I don't know if they're, like, actually impressive. Because it's, like, so hard to conceptualize, like, how much that is. So I think it might not count as a line cast. Or I know what it is. I'm thinking about the disparity between these two here. It really wouldn't make sense. Yeah, time passed out might actually be really good. Or times died would actually be really interesting. I'd be very curious about that stat. Times died and I didn't reset the day. Probably quite a few. So I think the disparity here, I think fish caught includes crab pot fish. I did a lot of crab pot fishing well before the stream. That was one of the first things I got to, like 999 of everything. Just put down 1 billion crab pots and went around to all of them every day for like 3 years in game. Oh yeah, possibly wild bait too. I don't think wild bait would change like the lines cast, right? I was thinking about that, like, but that still wouldn't explain this disparity because there's less lines cast than fish caught. But it wouldn't really make sense not to count when you cast into the fish pond. But it would count it as a fish caught, you know, at least not to me. So I'm pretty sure it's the crab pot thing. That could be the case, Wickedy. I feel like it would be worded differently if that's the case, you know? But who knows? I guess I could just test it really quick. Let me write this number down. Got some time real quick. So, 24... This LC, 24,110. And the FC is 50,172. Okay. And let's go ahead and go catch a fish out of my fish pond here. Scientific streaming. Should have used the mini obelisk. Oh my gosh, I don't know how many of you watch Blade, but he did a run recently where he got from 0 to 10 fishing in one day, and part of that run was using the mini obelisk in the coolest way I've ever seen in my life. So, you know how you can only have 2 mini obelisks at a time on the farm? Most of you probably know that. But yeah, if you try to place down another, it won't let you. But what Blade did, is because he wanted to be teleporting to different areas, is he would use a bomb to blow up one of the mini obelisks. So when he placed down another one, he would go back to the other one. And that was like the coolest thing I think I've ever seen in this game, at least in a long time. Like such a genius idea. And it saved time too. Alright. So we're gonna do this once. Put you back. And then we're gonna go see if it changed. Hey, I Spy! Welcome. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. Did I miss these last time? Oh. Or maybe they're... Oh, they're actually just now spawning. Oh my goodness, guys. I totally forgot. It closes. We'll just check tomorrow. That's fine. I have the numbers written down. Hey, I Spy. Welcome back. Back. So I'm going to pass out, putting these in real quick. It doesn't actually matter if I start these early, since it takes 2 days longer for the starfruit to grow than it takes for the kegs to finish. Although I still do have more starfruit than I have kegs at the moment, but it evens out by spring. My best guess is that the disparity would be a lot higher if those two the fish pond counted toward those two, or one of those two and not the other, because I have gotten a lot of fish from the fish ponds. Yeah, because, like, interestingly, I feel like the fish pond would count as line cast, but not as fish caught, because you don't play the fishing minigame. So it's kind of crazy to me that there was less lines cast than there were fish caught. So I am curious about that. So we'll go check that in the morning. Well, sort of. We'll wait till Sandy's opens. Casino should have a back door. Whoops. Come on. There we go. I'm going to collect these because they are purple items. The best quest for me, one for Prismatic Grange quest. Otherwise, I wouldn't need them. But it is an Abbey paradise. I should shower her with these one time. Oh yeah, it must be Abby's birthday. That would explain the list. I think Sandy's opens at 9, so we'll go check that. Let's go to the beach first. So I don't need to clear out that coral because Forge despawns tomorrow. Spawns. So it doesn't matter, there's a coral there. I'm not going to run out of space for new Forge. No need for rhubarb pie. Thanks, but no thanks, Krobus. Okay. You know what I bet is done today? Because it feels like it would just be perfect. My greenhouse. I bet the greenhouse is done today. No, I'm wrong. That happens sometimes. Alright, let's see. We learned a new thing today. I mean, whatever happens, we learned something new. Yay. So, lines cast increased by 1. Fish caught did not change. Well, that is unexpected. Excuse me? Huh. That's how I thought it would work. But that doesn't make sense for this disparity. Interesting. I guess I haven't caught that many fish with the fish pond before. But I've caught like 8,000 at least. Yeah, I guess so, Wickedy. That is not what I expected at all. Well, it is actually what I first thought, but with the disparity it didn't really make sense, like the difference between the two. I guess those are pretty big numbers. They're not big compared to the other numbers on this. They're big numbers. So like even with that change, like I guess I also had a lot of crab pots that really must have added up over time. Oh well. Stardew continues to mystify. More at 11. 11's actually pretty soon. Maybe not more by 11. Oh, no, I want to do the tagging first. Yeah, not at all what I expected to be the case. Well, again, like, it sounds like, based on what they're called, that would make sense to me. But based on my numbers, it didn't make sense to me. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Alright, let's make some money. So it probably counts it every time you use the fishing rod. Even if you're not near water. Might count that as a line cast. Or maybe it does need to land in water. We can test that too. There you go, Concerned Ape. If you really want to make the rain days as random as possible, include all of the stats and not just the step counts. That would just make speedrunners or challenge runners down patch, though. They probably doesn't want to do that. Until then, those stats aren't really that important to know how they function at all. Oh yeah, I guess I should explain that. For those of you who don't know, you can actually count how many steps you take on a day, and you can make it rain and choose your luck for the next day based on how many steps you walk. There's a very complicated, it's not even that complicated, but there's a complicated formula. If you go to like the Ducro Discord, yeah, there's a sheet on the Ducro Discord basically that lets you calculate what your luck's going to be the next day based on how many steps you've taken. It also factors in the amount of machines you're using, though. So it would be very hard for me to use. I also wouldn't use it. I consider it using like an outside source, technically. But you can make it rain the next day. Every number on the board to 1 million. Some of them I already have at 1 million. But yeah, some of those, like imagine fish caught for a moment. You can't use the fish ponds. So that is a lot of fish caught. Yeah. Like fish caught alone, I'm at the no stage of that challenge. Nope, that doesn't sound. That might take longer than my challenge. That's saying a lot. Although I guess with the crab pots, if you get them from the crab pots, then you gotta cast the line. Oh goodness. I guess what you could do is you could run an auto clicker and enchant your fishing rod with efficient, so you don't lose energy when you use it. But at that point, you're barely playing the game anymore. That would get your lines cast all the way up, and then you use crab pots to get your fish caught all the way up. But that would take forever. Like I said, I did 3 years of crab pots, and I only have 50,000 fish caught. So I can't even imagine the insanity it would take to do that. probably use crab pots more than like most other people that have played this game, and I've only got 50,000. Yeah, maybe 100,000. Like 100,000 seems plausible. Not fun, but plausible. I feel like dishes cooked is gonna be what holds you up there. I have a lot of dishes cooked, but I have cooked a lot of things. Probably in like the top 0.1% of people who played this game and cooked dishes. Because I've had to do so many from each kind. I'm almost done, too, so... Oh, I think people are getting an ad now. Apologize. Not that you can hear me. Doors versus wheels. What do you think there's more of interesting? The bus doesn't even look like it has wheels, but I'm assuming that counts as 4 wheels, or is it like, is it just visible sprites, or does it have to be like actual sprites that would likely be there? Like, you can only see 2 of the wheels of the bus ever, but it obviously has 4 or all over. And now the debate begins. Oh, like real life. Okay, I thought you were talking about in Stardew. In Stardew, it's probably doors. I don't think there's enough vehicles. But in real life, oh my goodness. A lot of factors to take in there. So some houses don't even... I don't know. Hold on. Ooh, apartment buildings. A lot of doors in something like an apartment building. There's things like closet doors. I don't know, like every home has got to have at least 4 doors, right? We're not just talking about front doors. I think every home is going to have at least 4 doors. And most are going to have more than that. But there are probably more cars than there are homes. It's actually a fun question. I see why that got popular. I haven't heard about this yet, but microwaves have doors. Uh-oh. This is the problem with questions like this. There's so much like uncertainty in definitions. What counts as a wheel too, right? Like are ball bearings considered wheels? They're round and they spin and they allow things to spin. Cheese wheels count as wheels? There's a good one. Like, if you just consider cars to have 4 wheels, that makes sense, right? But there's plenty of parts in cars that work like wheels. Like, ball bearings is one of the big ones, and then there's a whole bunch of other little parts in cars that work like wheels as well. And if you consider all of those things to be wheels, then it might be wheels. But you could do the same thing with doors. Like, does a cabinet door count as a door? Because I've got, like, 8 doors in my room, if that's the case. Like, does a dresser drawer count as a door, or is that a drawer? Depend on how it opens? Like, it doesn't have to have a handle? Oh boy. This feels like it's getting a deep cut here. Oh, there you go. And then we've got things like toys. Like, I've got like 400 Hot Wheels in my basement. Do each one of those count as having 4 wheels? If so, then I've got more wheels in my house than doors, and it's not that close. This is a fun debate. Shopping carts have wheels, roller skates have wheels. Yeah. How many Doors albums have been sold? Well, what about the Rolling Stones? Do those count as wheels? A Rolling Stone gathers no moss, but it does count as a wheel. Let's see here. I think Rolling Stone albums outsell Door albums. Not like making a comment on which one's better or anything, but I think more Rolling Stone albums have sold than Doors albums. So that might just kind of cancel that out. I'm sure there's like plenty of pans named after wheels. Yeah, we're getting a little too deep with these cuts here, I think. Alright, let's have a spicy eel here. We haven't gone to the island yet today, so let's make sure to take care of that. Our trees are probably pretty close to being ready, too. There's not only a show called The Wheel of Time, there's a book series called The Wheel of Time, too. And that's interesting there, too, Ducky, because, like, when you have a show on something like Amazon or whatever, there aren't really physical copies of it, are there? But, like, there's a lot of physical copies of the book of the Wheel of Time series. So, like, how do you count the amount of Wheel of Time, like, movies? There's, like, it's not a physical thing, and then there might be a physical copy, I don't know. But, like, always on Team Wheels. Okay. I can definitely see the argument for Wheels. I don't know. As we're including more and more stuff, it's just becoming muddled at this point. Like, do JPEGs count? Are we gonna get into like an NFT debate here as well? Let's see. JPEGs count, but only if they're on the blockchain. My point. What I'm gonna say there. That way we can make everybody mad. JPEGs count, but PNGs do not. We'll go with that. I guess you can just indefinitely copy JPEGs. Every opportunity is a door. Yes, the metaphysical doors wikiddy that you're making that's creating opportunities for you to be right are count as doors for the purposes of this argument. We're not getting anywhere with this, are we? Oh, Planky, I think we're well past the point of stretching the definition too far. You should have stopped me about 30 minutes ago. Same concept artists used to count how many CDs they sold, how many streams they get. Oh boy. The number of streams is very different than the amount of physical CDs sold, I feel like. Like I don't think those two are really comparable. Like, I've listened to like a Taylor Swift song maybe 1,000 times on Spotify, but I wouldn't have bought 1,000 Taylor Swift albums. You mean like unique listens or something like that? Anything could be a wheel if you try hard enough. Sorry, Ducky, I just got some very funny visuals with that sentence. I could make a door into a wheel. Windows are doors, but not cell membranes. Yeah, I guess... I feel like it has to open, right? I don't know, because cell membranes open, but they open in a very different way than doors open. Are tumbleweeds wheels? I mean, yes. I guess they're nature's wheel. Oh. Now Wickedy, now that's a good point. Yeah, just like the handles indoors probably have wheels, and so do the hinges, technically. I don't know, I think I'm leaning toward Team Wheel on this one. All the AOL discs. Does it count if it's in a dumpster somewhere? The Earth would definitely be a wheel. It's round and it spins. which makes all planets and stars wheels. So I think the door debate, I think it's over. Wheels win. If I cut a wheel in half, is it 2 wheels? Yes, but it would have to exist in half. So you can start cutting wheels, and then and then your point will be stronger. You'll be more likely to be right every time you cut a wheel in half. Then again, I guess you could do the same thing with a door. Yeah, it also depends on which way you cut it. I was thinking a hamburger style, which might also be wheels if we're stretching the definition this much. Oops. Here. And you go here. I cut a door in half, then I'd have 2 doors. But only one side is going to have the hinge, Crafty. Coffins do have doors, and there are a lot of dead people. That is fair. If you have a circular hole in something that is a lack of something, wheel? Oh, is that lack of something a wheel? No, because it doesn't function as a wheel. It doesn't rotate and carry things. I guess our definition of wheel is already weird, so maybe. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna go bomb the mines. Using our wheel-shaped bombs here. So, here's the problem with that, Ducky. So, if the hole inside of something that was circular shaped counted as a wheel, then donuts would be 2 wheels, which that just wouldn't make sense. That's the thing that wouldn't make sense. Yes. Donuts are 2 wheels. Just spitting facts there, I guess. Humans have holes, are we a wheel? I mean, if you think about the purpose of what wheels do, technically humans can be wheels. And so could, like, any animal that can move stuff. I guess it depends on what you define a wheel as, which probably should have been the starting point of this debate, but here we are. Yes. We got a ladder. How did you get me? Alright, Ducky, no problem. Oh, do you actually have to go? GTG, I gotta go. I think those cancel out and become a wheel for my car. Sorry, I thought you were leaving. Humans have holes, we just wheels. Is a 2D circle a wheel? No, because it can't carry loads. Donuts can be eaten. The counter will always be going up and down. I mean, I think the counter would be always going up and down regardless of just the donuts. Wheels are created and destroyed all the time, especially if we're counting Hot Wheels cars. Like, I have some Hot Wheels that are pretty broken, and I would not count some of them as having wheels, because those wheels are no longer functional. Only if it still functions as a wheel, I guess, Ducky. But please eat healthier than that, for your own sake. Eat doors, not wheels. Stop killing the ghost, it's just not worth the time. If I place a donut in front of a hole, does it become a door? I guess, like, it's something you could roll out of the way. Yeah, I guess it would be a door. I guess not all doors need hinges. They just need to cover an entrance. I don't know if doors need hinges, right? I have sliding doors that don't have hinges. I still consider them a door. You could make an argument for handles, but we're going this far with wheels. I don't think you really can. But it can't be removed easily. I mean, if we're counting walls as doors, like, I think we've lost all manner of physicality to our universe. I should have ended the debate a little earlier than that, if that's what I was going to say, though. Give me spoon. We can do one more here. I am not counting donuts as 2 wheels, Ducky. They are 1 wheel, at best. Unless you cut it in half. But hamburger style, not hot dog style. Yeah, I'm actually really getting hungry talking about all these donuts. Oh no, don't die, please. Oh, man. That was not my... There we go. We're good. Still alive. My tablet just... Well, if it had wheels, Crafty, that wouldn't have happened. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry about that, Crafty. I hope it gets better. Yes, a tablet could be used as a door. I don't know if we're counting things that... I mean, we are, aren't we? We definitely are if we're including the things we've said about wheels. Things that could be a door but aren't currently. Cars have wheels and they die. Yes, but it's not the wheels that causes that. Drivers. Wheels don't break cars, drivers do. Alright, and on that note, I am going to be back in probably a few minutes here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab myself a little bit of a snack, get some tea, bathroom, get some water, pretend I'm sane for about 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Yep, go get your snacks, go get your drinks, get your water. I'm going to run a 1-minute ad because it delays the time of pre-roll ads. I think that's how it works. Still kind of new to this. So I'm going to run an ad right now, but let me go ahead and put up my BRB screen really quick. Let me quickly look at the chat here. Does a wheel have to be round? No. Roundish, yeah. Wheel could blow up. Yes, technically. Tell me how many wheels you see. Let's see here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wheels. 5 wheels right there. Alright, I'll be right back, everyone. I'm going to run a quick ad break. Guess who's back? Hello everyone, I hope you had a lovely break. Get something settled here. Get back in. Oh, excuse me. I have to say, on my way downstairs and around, I saw a lot more doors than I saw wheels. Spaghetti. There you go. I did have some cookies that my mom made, so mom's cookies, they were delicious. Right, so today is a Sunday. Tea here ready. Make sure everything looks good. My mic's not muted. My screen is down. Let's go. Today is a gem day and a traveling card day. Possibly a greenhouse day. Let's see. Oh, no problem, Planky. I'm glad you had fun here today. Go ahead and do you. Have a great rest of your day. And perhaps I'll see you around here again. Thanks for stopping by today. Awesome, glad to hear it, Planky. No N, is there? Lackey. I'm so sorry, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Leo? You always say that to me. I might see him again. I think he goes to the island on probably why he was heading down. Okay, so that's pretty much my morning chores done. Go ahead and see what the traveling cart has on offer. And then head on desert. Johnny Combo, welcome to the stream. So I'm doing something called that I call the 999 challenge. Where I'm attempting to get a stack of every single item in the game that can be stacked. I like to go to the traveling cart here, see what's available. I do need pufferfish still. So buy that. Sturgeon as well. Lime, technically. So that is the slowest way to get everything I need, but it does help out a little bit. Hidden slimes. Hey, Error. Awesome that you made it today. How's your day going so far? Do you have work today? Ah, you're sleeping. I hope you had some good rest. Alright, so you had work last night then. Or really, this morning and last night, sounds like. Gem talk time. Welcome back, Crafty. What should be our gem talk topic today? What was your dream job? Or what is currently your dream job? So when you were younger, if you have a different job now, that's fine. But like, what was your dream job as a kid? Or if you're currently still pretty young, what are you hoping to do when you grow up? So when I was in high school, I really wanted to be an architect. I really liked how houses looked and like conceptually, like the idea of making a house that was both efficient and stylish and like had everything it needed. Which I guess is also part of what an interior decorator does, but that's beside the point. Interior designer. I don't know. I saw all these really cool buildings and houses and everything, and I had in my mind that that's what I wanted to do. When I got to college, I changed my mind quite a bit. But that was my dream job when I was younger, for sure. I don't think I had anything before that. Like, middle school and even elementary school, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I think in elementary school, because they always asked in elementary school, that I wanted to be a builder. I like the idea of construction. Part-time vet, bartender, and stripper, apparently. Whoa. That is a, sounds like a busy day, at the very least. I also wanted to be a social worker. I'm at uni for that now, and I don't want to do it anymore. That tends to happen a lot in university, I feel like, which is why it's so unfortunate that universities cost so much, because people discover, like, oh, this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. Well, I don't really want that, as it turns out. And it's like, well, I have to take an extra year at uni. That's going to be another, like, 30 grand. Like, that's almost not worth it at all. I don't know. It's just one of those unfortunate things, for sure. Hoping to be a pharmacist because I like medicine. Yeah, and it's good that like the credits will definitely transfer a lot. Yeah, pharmacy seems it pays well and it seems like a pretty nice job, honestly. I'm not interested in anything. I never really have been. I get a little squeamish at the sight of blood. Not on TV or movies, but in real life. Sure. And I guess pharmacists, you probably don't really need to deal with that, but wanted to be a chef, restaurant owner. Yeah, a lot of people want to be cooks and chefs. Unfortunately, the reality usually isn't pretty great. I have a few chef friends that really love it, but it's like such long and hard hours. It's like constant work, like the whole time. Doing work placement in social work, and I know it's not for me long. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to be, well, when I really started college, after I decided I didn't want to be an architect, I wanted to be a scientist, studying physics, doing research. And then I started doing research, and I realized, oh, I guess I didn't really want to do it like that. So that's when I found out that I loved teaching, though. And so that kind of took over. I ended up at college for, fortunately, too long. Error, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Wickedy Chickadee. Wickedy Chickadee, welcome to the stack. So awesome to have you. Enjoy the emotes, sub badges, and whatever else that gives you. I don't even remember. Ad 3 viewing, that sort of thing. Wickedy Chickadee, thank you for the follow. Sorry, it might make some clinking sounds. I'm mixing up my tea right now. Yes, I love that emote so much, Wickedy. It was so simple to make, and yet it's like so fun. Oh yeah, you said your partner would love to work at Lego Crafty. It does seem like an interesting job, right? Definitely something you can talk about. Well, not like literally talk about it, because you said you're sworn to secrecy for a few things, error. But it's like certainly something you can mention and everyone will be like, oh, that's really cool. Don't know if that's what you're going for by any means, but... I meant to put these away, I forgot. While I'm here, well... I was obsessed with Legos when I was a kid. It's like my #1 play thing. It is a bit addicting, I have to say, Error. I have definitely done similar things in days before. Especially now that I have a job that pays much better than my jobs were paying before. Like a real job, I guess would be the word for it. It's like, it feels like I have infinite income, even though I very obviously do not. Yeah, I think most young people now want to be YouTubers, but I think that's like the same thing when they wanted to be rock stars, right? What they really want is they just want to be popular. I think a lot of people have a similar thought process even when they get older. Kind of what social media has done, right? It's like everyone wants to be in everyone else's feeds, face, and like have their faces known. I think you can do YouTube for a hobby. Oh, I guess especially for you, Wickedy. I guess it would make sense that your 10-year-old would want to be a YouTuber. Ooh, own a cat cafe books. That sounds so nice. That's like a retirement job. That would be the coolest. I don't know if you could like earn enough money with that, but it would be a really good retirement job if you saved up enough to like, and then you could break even almost with the bookstore. That'd be a really fun thing to do. Yeah, Crafty, it is interesting. I've never really thought in my life that I wanted to be a streamer or a YouTuber. I've had like everyone has that like random dream that kind of like pops off in their heads, like, oh, it would be so cool to hang out with these people and be a streamer and everything. But it like never really appealed that much to me, which is funny because I'm like here now, not really much of a streamer. I just started a little bit ago, but I don't know. I get really ambitious about things. And now that I'm doing this, I'm like, I really want to like make it work. So we'll see how things turn out. But I have to keep it in the back of my mind. This is always just going to be a hobby. I think. I don't think my ceiling is super high. A cat cafe just sounds like the chillest thing. I've been to a few of them, and they just haven't struck me as like correct. They would be something I'd want to take a crack at, I think. Like, they're always missing something. Of course, there aren't that many around me. So I bet in somewhere like LA or Seattle, they probably have a lot of cat cafes, and there's probably some really good ones. I live in Southeast Michigan. We don't have a lot of that sort of thing. Ooh, a cat cam channel, too. I mean, I'm sure live feeds of cats are super popular on YouTube. Not really my thing to go looking for, but I bet you could find a lot of them. Yeah, I would assume Wickedy, yeah. I've been to Seattle, and it was a great place. I would love to go back again. And I assume Portland is kind of similar. I'm sure they're not the same, but... I love Mount Rainier so much. I'm a huge nature, I guess nerd is not the right word for it, but... It's like, get me out in nature and I am a happy person. And Rainier is like, the air just feels so nice there. That was my favorite thing we did in Seattle. And I guess we weren't technically in Seattle for it, but... So let's keep that for a second. Exactly that reason. Hey Noct, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. Good to have you here. Yeah, mountains are like my favorite thing, and there's like absolutely zero of them around where I live. Mountains are just so beautiful. That might be why, though, because it's so exotic to me. Like in Michigan, we have hills. I would never call anything here a mountain. We have sand dunes. Those are really pretty. I like those a lot. I love running up and down them and everything, but I don't know, mountains are just so pretty. And, I can't find the right words to describe why I like them so much. It's like so imposing and yet beautiful at the same time. A lot of these today. I already got a fossilized tail too. Oh, I got 2 fossilized tail! Oh my god, that's incredible. That does not happen very often. I was a Boy Scout growing up, so camping is like has been a big thing for me in my life. And I love the outdoors. I don't know, like more now at times it's hard for me to get away from all the stuff that I do, but at the same time I do like to go camping occasionally. Oh, Era, thank you for stopping by. You get a good night's sleep, alright? I know you're probably tired. You grew up with mountains. Anytime I'm too far away, I feel exposed and weird. Yeah, I could believe that, you know? Yeah, you're like surrounded, like if you're in a valley or something like that, it would be very strange to like look in a direction and not see anything. Around where I live in Michigan, we have hills. So like any distance that we're looking like gets cut off, and trees and everything. But when I go to like some interior states, it's all flat, and I think I feel a similar thing that you're talking about, Wickedy, where it's like everything feels way too open and exposed. I haven't been to many plain states, but every time I have, it's felt that way. I took a trip to, well, a few places, but Arkansas was one of them, right before the pandemic, actually, like literally the month before it started. And that was a really fun trip, but that's how I felt when I was there. Except for, I went to a place called Hot Springs National Park. It was very fun. I very much enjoyed it. It was a solo trip, but, it was like very strange. Like most of Arkansas was like very open, and you got close to the park, and there was just like this random large hill jutting out, and that's what the park was. It was very fun to notice it like that. Okay, so this isn't ready yet. We'll probably get this on a different day. I guess I can run the Volcano Mines today, just to see how that sort of thing goes again, especially with less time. Oops. Took 3 seasons to find 2 snake tails when it was done, and I found 2 more like 10 days later. Yeah, they feel a little random, don't they? There's something about the panning spots that are a little weird, I feel like. I feel like there's like some kind of logic to them. Hard to explain. Like, if I knew where the panning spot was, I could determine what it was going to be or something like that. Put everything away. Oh, slime goes. Wondering why I still had it. Okay, Volcano Mines, Volcano Mines. Let's see how this goes. That's what I wanted. Yeah, they definitely can be. Especially when you want those dragon's teeth. Come on, bud. Oh, I thought that was a tiger slime egg. I didn't realize I didn't kill it. So I should avoid the tiger slimes, actually, when I'm in order to save time, but I should kill these guys when I can. Because they drop cinder shards. Ooh, we're getting pretty lucky on the cinder shards today. Really. I should bring like cherry bombs in here. Or probably just mega bombs, honestly. It's actually not a bad idea, because I need to break a lot of rocks for the mummified bats, and mega bombs are probably the best way to do that. Where is the other one? Down here? Oh. Oh, that is troll there. Look at that. I am using the burglar ring. Yeah, I almost never take it off at this point. Yeah, I've gotten so much better with the slingshot over time. I used to also be just awful with it. And I use, since I'm used to it, I use the pull back method, which is, I think, a lot quicker at the very least. Not as accurate, but it's definitely a lot quicker. I guess the napalm ring would be pretty helpful in here. Like, this would be a perfect spot to mega bomb. I'm gonna remember next time I come in to do that. I missed one. Here it is. I feel like sometimes the slingshot just doesn't do what you want it to. Like, straight up, I will want to do something with it, and it'll be like, nah, I'm not really feeling it today. I like this direction a little bit better. Also, explosive ammo is really expensive. It'd actually be cheaper to have mega bombs, I think, because they cover more area. Oh, come on. Oh, good thing we brought this. Let's go ahead and heal up while we're here. Come on, fire guy. Want to. Oh, 2 dragon's teeth? I just noticed that now. That's awesome. Every one I get makes my life a little easier later. 3 dragon's teeth. Glad I got to this floor. Doesn't look like I'm gonna finish today. Good floor, because I can easily hit all the rocks, I think. Maybe not. Got really lucky on cinder shards today. Oh, maybe not. I didn't take my monster musk today, though. I'm saying it like it's a pill. Yeah, I decided not to have my monster musk today. Oh my goodness. Doesn't look like it from this. Oh, another dragon's tooth. That's insane. Ah! Ceasing shot? That's what happens. Come on. Okay. That was a waste of time. I should have just done that. I think I'm just gonna die now. Come on, really? Yes, the monster musk is certainly a kind of vitamin. No one saw me embarrass myself like that, right? Definitely not what happened there. Alright, I passed out. Cinder Shard just didn't want to be collected. Yeah. I actually always imagined, like, the purple Flintstone vitamins. Yeah, so, like, a grape flavor. I bet it would taste like that chalky kind of Flintstone vitamin. For those of you who had Flintstone vitamins, I don't know if that's like purely an American thing or not. Oh, I didn't mean to give you that, but sure. Oh, tomorrow's the fair. Thank you for reminding me, Leah. I do need to go to that. Oh, you didn't like the Flintstone vitamins? Oh, I looked forward to having them. I love the flavor. I'm a big fan of grape, though. The grape flavoring. It's like my favorite kind of candy flavor. So if you're not a fan of that... Well, I guess there's a few different ones, right? I just remember the grape ones, because those are the ones I always have. I don't know. I don't actually have to win it, so I don't actually usually put anything. I just buy my coins and leave. But I guess we could scrounge up some stuff to make Pierre embarrassed. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's find some stuff that's gonna embarrass Pierre here. I have to win it. Okay. Well, now it's on. Go ahead and get some stuff together here. I cleared out my inventory. I don't know if I'm going to make it look pretty, but I'll definitely make it victorious. How about that? Fiddlehead Fern used to be the best vegetable because it was Iridium Star, and you couldn't get Iridium Star vegetables. I don't have Iridium Star vegetables, so it is currently my best. I think Daffodil means it's Andy's birthday. Oh, so they're gonna stomp through the desert like they own the place or something? Yeah, I'm just kidding. 2 things. We can do better than that. Oh. Yeah, probably not from there, though. Gosh, I haven't done this in a while. Might not actually be very good at this. Guess we could... Oh, no, the truffle isn't good. I remember that. The truffle is not good. 1 artisan good. Like our best one, but I don't want to take away from a stack that's like it could lead and poorly. We'll just have this. Yeah, the quality matters a lot more than the actual... Well, it doesn't matter that much more than the actual value of the item, but it matters enough more that it's better to go for quality. So, I know we've got some Iridium Fish. Let's see... Highest value here. Probably not the perch. We'll probably do better. Red snapper is probably higher value than perch. Largemouth is probably pretty good, actually. I think largemouth is higher than halibut and herring. And bullhead. Ooh, albacore is pretty valuable. No problem, Zach. Thanks for stopping by. You have a great day. Iridium Midnight Carp. Oh, did I have an Iridium Midnight Carp? I didn't see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best then. I didn't even see it. Probably the Iridium Lion's Fish, too. So purple, yep. My overall is probably not going to be super purple. Let's try and find some other stuff here. I guess this would be the best flower, because Iridium quality. Although an Iridium Fairy Rose would probably be a lot better, huh? Crocus is probably worth more than Sweet Peas. Let's go ahead and just take another purple item. It look nice. I think I'm going to win regardless here. I'm going to grab a chest just so I can keep it handy for tomorrow. Okay, so that is more than half. Alright, we have our fruit, but we need we have our vegetable, we need a fruit. I guess blackberry. Ooh, cactus, coconut. Those might be the best. Oh, you know what the best one probably is? One of these. I bet mango would be pretty good. Favorite color? My favorite color is actually purple. Been my favorite color since probably high school. I really like how it looks. It's also kind of rare, and I like that. I don't know. I don't have very strong reasons for liking purple, but I guess for a favorite color, you can't really have strong reasons. My entire chat looks purple right now, so it's probably a good choice. Alright, let's go ahead and take the mango for our fruit. What am I missing still? We got a forage, artisan good fish, flour, vegetable, fruit. We get like a resource, but that's not gonna be great. I think at this point you just start taking similar items. Want to get like the more expensive stuff. Ooh, amethyst. Sure. Let's round things out a little bit here. We could take a radioactive bar. That's probably worth the most valuable. I think it might even be more valuable than a prismatic shard. I'm not sure. Oh, those are different things too. Resource and gem. Alright, we'll take an amethyst for our... Oh, mineral is different too. 2 green. Fine, we'll take an iridium bar. And... Probably not monster. Low galaxy souls are cool. I don't think they can much fair, unfortunately. Oh, what did Crafty ask? Can you change what color your chat name is? Yes. You scroll down to the bottom. There's some option. I don't remember it exactly, unfortunately. Got mineral, resource. Oh, minerals. Yeah, we need one more item. What do we want, chat? What should be our last item for the fair tomorrow? Cooking is a good idea. Do I have... I have 1 Q seasoning. What should we make? I can make any item in the game, I'm pretty sure. What should I make for the item that goes in there? We can have some gold star food. Trash. Probably not trash. Although I do have some pretty exotic trash. Okay, not a lot of people have rotten plants that look like. Just to flex. Fish taco, pink cake is the highest cost. You know, I have an idea. Why don't we? I have a favorite. It's a little green though. Really like how seafoam pudding looks. Pudding. There it is. I could make it. Gotta be careful not to use my midnight carp. Ooh, tropical curry also sounds pretty good. Alright, yeah, let's make tropical curry. Or if we want another purple, we do banana pudding. How does that purple look? Or the squid ink ravioli could also work. Poppy seed muffin too. Kind of like the banana pudding. How do you feel about that? It's actually really good for Q seasoning too, because it's +1 to 3 different buffs. Guess how many times I've cooked it? That's great. I imagine most of them probably have 999 times cooked. Yep. Oh, not the squid ink. I'm not done with the squid ink though. Good cocktail. What's wrong with you? Yeah, let's do the banana pudding. So that is banana, milk, and sugar. Banana. I've got extra milk in here. It's not going to be purely purple, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got some milk. Perfect. So, guaranteed to use seasoning on this? Yes, okay. Yep. Alright, let's go set this down. Excuse me. Let's go set this down over here, just so I don't forget. I've been kind of meaning to do this anyways. Where I just have this chest here. Full of these items. There we go. And now I won't forget it, hopefully. Alright, so we'll see how that turns out tomorrow. For now, we've got a whole day to play. Wait, I bet I don't have full looms, actually. Yeah, because I'm... A little fiddlehead garnish. That's a good way to look at it, actually, Wickedy. Alright, let's go ahead and do our morning chores. Shouldn't take too long. I'm not going to collect those today. Dang it, dog. You're blocking the way. It's probably faster to go this way. Air shorts for extra purple. I believe I can get them. There's like a weird trick with the staircase. I don't exactly remember how it works, but technically I should be able to get them if I really wanted. Even though I've already completed the quest. Alright, today's Monday, so we actually get our new Q quest today, too. Yeah, if you put one staircase on your pants. I don't know, is that cheating? That might be cheating. It's not cheating, but I don't want to lose my pants. I'll put on a different pair if I do it. Had these pants since the beginning of the game. I could always get more, but I don't know. There's a little bit of I want to keep them. Calling it an intended game feature might be a bit of a stretch. It was a feature that was left in the game intentionally. Just take your pants off. Oh, can you do it without, if you just have no pants on? Yeah, look at that. Interesting. I thought it had to replace a pair of pants for some reason. I'll go put those in a special drawer somewhere next to Lewis's gold statue. It'd be cool if you could put them on the gold statue. There. You asked me earlier what I would add to the game. That's it. You can put the shorts on the gold statue of Lewis. You can't put them in dressers. Yeah, I mean, as weird as it is, like, this specific interaction was actually not intentional, I believe. There's something about the staircase ID that, like, perfectly lines up with the trimmed lucky purple shorts ID. So it actually makes sense that, like, they're not normally a clothing item you can have. Oh, if we had coal, maybe we could do it. Alright, I'm gonna go, I'll keep these in here. So they're only a TV away from Lewis. Just so I don't lose them. Whoops. Want to go in here. They are in my Juno chest. They're very special to me. Yeah, yeah. Keep things that are special to you close to your drawers. Keep them within arm's reach at all times. You don't want to lose them. I almost certainly will forget that they're in there. Let's go ahead and go to the island and see what we're in store for today. Oh, excuse me. You see those disappear on me? They saw me coming and they got scared. Gotta get better at this. There, that was a good one. Pressing it too quickly. Oh, no fossilized tails today. I forgive the game. This time. Maybe it'll give me a snake vertebra to make up for it. No problem, Wickedy. Thanks for stopping by. It was awesome to have you here. You have a great rest of your day. Bye. Go ahead and line all this up. No coconuts today. This should be about ready in 2 days. Might be the last thing we stream here. For a while, at least. I'm just thinking ahead now. It's going to be weird to end my stream today because I'm not going to be back for like 3 weeks. Well, not 3 weeks. Alright, that's too long. Like, almost 2 weeks of time, though. This has become like a regular thing that I do now, so it's going to feel weird to do that. Alright. Oh, my goodness. You know what I did? I forgot to stop by the Q Quest. I know what it is, too, so we're going to run on over there. We'll probably stop by Sandy's. She should be done with her birthday shenanigans by now, I hope. Pick up some statues of Endless Fortune. See what our quest is. Alright, what do we get? Oh, that's a little unfortunate, but 4 prismatics is a good quest. 40 Q gems for no time at all. It's a good question, Crafty. I don't know. You're gonna just have to find somewhere else to hang out, unfortunately. But it is only for a little bit of time, luckily. What did I say I was about to do? Completely forgot. Oh, I'm only going to be off for a week, which is going to be 4 streams, I think. Yeah, only 4 streams. This Saturday, next Saturday, and then the 2 during the week, Tuesday, Thursday. Which sucks, frankly, but it's alright. We'll be okay. Alright, let's go ahead. Ah, yes, thank you, Crafty. My memory is subpar. Best of times. Oh, Sandy's too busy hanging out with her friend, there she. But we don't actually need Sandy. Go buy some statues of it. Leah? I think the answer to that, Ducky, would be Leah. I bothered to do that. And that's because he is the best. I think I've given birthday gifts on accident before. Leah is a single person in town. I have definitely accidentally given birthday gifts before, if that makes you feel any better about it. It's like, oh, it's your birthday. I didn't... I mean, yeah, happy birthday. Yeah, there's a Q quest that makes you give out love gifts. And I've definitely gotten that on birthdays before and given people presents for their birthday without meaning to. No, it doesn't count. I thought it was the thought that counts. I guess that's literally not a thought. It's just the gift. You know what? It's not my fault. Everyone loves rabbit's feet. I have a ton of them. Gosh, they must all have like storage lockers full of all the rabbit's feet I've given them. Exactly, Ducky. Probably exactly what it looks like. Oh yeah, except Penny. Yeah, I just don't gift Penny, which probably is worse. I just gift everyone else in town that's not Penny during that quest. Because there's enough people that it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's probably a little bit worse, actually. So no, I have not given Penny anything on her birthday in a long, long time. Probably since literally year 2. I finished all 10 hearts by year 2 of this file. It's very unlikely that I've given Penny a love gift on her birthday since then. Sorry, Penny. I didn't mean to hate
Oh,
you.
it's a person.
Chelsea Mooncat, thank you so much for the follow. It's so awesome to have you here. I saw you streaming earlier. I stopped in for a little bit, just lurking. I think I was at work. I had to lurk, I guess. Oh. What are we doing now? Hey. Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's great to have you here. But right now, we're just doing some more 999 challenge. I completely forgot what we're doing today. I think I finished everything important. I went to the island, I got my Q quest. Yeah, it's awesome to have you here. Oh yes, I just added this command. So for those of you who do not know... Chelsea Mooncat is a Stardew streamer as well. And did it work? It did work! Yes, so you should go check her out and support her. She does great work and stop by her stream very often whenever I see it. I saw everyone else with shout out commands. I'm like, how do I do that? I had to like look up a Google tutorial. No problem. I guess I should have done that earlier too, because there's someone else. Yeah. Oh well. Still learning this. Alright, Monday the 15th. I guess we can go to the mines today. It's been a while since I've just been going down to the mines. We have the fair tomorrow. We're all ready for it. I'm going to show Pierre who's boss of this town. It's been a while. Go down to 40. Oh, I'm so much faster at this than the Volcano Mines. Running the Volcano Mines is just embarrassing right now. I feel like so much more secure doing this over and over again. I'm like used to the room layouts and everything. So I know like exactly where to put my explosive ammo and what places to check. So many stacked up there. Come on. There we go. Hey, Chelsea, it's funny you mentioned the recommended, because I was like amazed at like how often like Twitch recommends your stream and people like click on it, because Twitch shows you all the analytics and everything. It was like something like 30 to 40% of my viewers were like recommended by Twitch, which I thought was really cool. At least for the moment. Fortunately, I don't really need either of these. They're taking up some inventory space. As cool as they look. Actually, gotta be a little careful with explosive ammo. Surprisingly low. Bats are nice. I need a lot of bat wings still. Even more because I use my monster musk so often. Dang it. There's actually a ton to choose from, Ducky. So you're asking which unstackable item would be the worst to get if it was stackable. There, pretty much any weapon that you can't purchase would be on that list for sure. Maybe except for the bone sword. I think I have 900. I've gotten 999 bone swords, but for the rest of them, that would just be, it would be a lot. Like, just imagine for a moment the dragon mallet. Like, I've gotten 2 of those for this entire playthrough, and I haven't been actively searching for them because I don't need them. But you can only get them from the chests in the volcano dungeons, which you can only get like 3 chests per day, and that's if you run them every day because they don't reset every day. I mean, they reset every day, but they don't reset during the day. I don't know. It just sounds like a chore. That was my first thought, but I'm sure there's dozens more. Most of the decorations you can just buy from the furniture catalog, so those wouldn't be too bad. They would be annoying, but like, I don't think they'd be that bad. Just expensive, really. Which, I've dealt with money already enough in this run. It wouldn't be that big of a deal to get a bunch more. The rings, if the combined rings stacked, I would have 0 chance of completing this run. That's way too many combinations that are possible. That's actually a pretty good answer for that. Like, just thinking about that for a second. Rainbow cowboy hat would be pretty bad because of what it costs bat wings, right? Yeah, that would be... Yeah, most of the hats would actually be pretty bad too. The tackles would be annoying. Probably doable, but very annoying, I think. Trying to think what else doesn't stack. I spend so much time thinking about all the things that do stack, so a little hard to remember exactly what does not stack. Ooh, I don't even know the hardest one. Hardest one. Enlighten me, Ducky. The living hat. You know what? You're probably right. Struggling to think of a hat that would be more difficult than the living hat. And I'm coming up short, I think. I think you're right. I think the living hat would be the hardest hat. It's probably worth grabbing this over the taro tubers. Yeah, anything that costs like bat wings would be pretty bad, I think. You're definitely right about that. Yeah, you're right. The hutches are like 500 butterfly wings. I mean, 500 bat wings per. Why do they cost bat wings? I guess you're trading for it, so it's just that the desert trader wants bat wings. I don't know. Maybe she makes monster musk and then goes down into skull caverns or something. I guess you'd need slime too, huh? I'm sure they trade for a high price in some faraway kingdom. Something like that. Or there just might not be that much logic to it. That tends to happen too. Ooh. Good ending. Speaking of, a lot of enemies here. want to break all these, please. Dang. Okay. Passed out. I don't know about fabric. It'd be pretty good for, like, leather, I assume. You're making, like, something out of leather. Fabric, I don't think they'd be particularly soft, you know? But maybe. I guess I've never actually felt like a bat wing in life, so it's possible that they're not very soft at all. Definitely did not need that. Alright, we've got a festival today, so I'm going to try and complete all my morning chores before it. So we have no regrets going into the festival. Might be a little tight. Those are fiber plants. So the reason I plant those fiber plants right now is it preserves the soil and the fertilizer over winter time. So now I don't have to worry about it until summer, next summer when I plant again. It'll just stay with fiber on it. Won't get disappeared by the season change. I guess that's the word, disappeared. Alright. This day is going to go pretty quick. Go ahead and get it done. I've got enough time after the festival to go to Krobus and stuff, which will probably be a good idea. Getting so close to being done with sunfish. I should get my carp ready to replace them. We are done with sunfish. We're not done with sunfish roe yet. So soon. See, do we hit 900? We did, exactly 900. So we're probably like 4 or 5 harvests away. Probably less, actually. I think we get like 20, 30 a day. Alright, Tuesday. Don't go to the beach yet. But we do gem talk. Okay, so earlier we had a spirited debate about the amount of doors versus the amount of wheels in the world. So, let's see if we can't figure something out real quick. I thought I had something. Well, here's a good one. No looking it up, because that would be cheating. About how many trees are in the world, I think. I know the answer, so I'm not going to be saying mine. But why don't we all take guesses? How many trees do you think are on the planet? $10 billion? No, yes? Okay. Not a bad guess. We'll see. I don't know. It's a little hard to, like, visualize, right? I've got, like, a small forest near my... And it's like there are something like maybe a few trees per square meter, but then you think about something like a jungle. I don't know if none of you have ever done this before, you should do this because it is so humbling. Go on Google Earth or even like Google Maps, like satellite view, and go to the middle of Africa in the Congo where the jungle is, and just zoom in all the way to the bottom. Wait for it to load, and then slowly zoom out. Just have your mind absolutely blown by the size of the jungle. It lets you zoom down so you can see probably like a few thousand trees at a time, and as you zoom out, it like completely blows your mind. yeah, there are a lot of areas, including things like oceans, where there are no trees at all, right? So a lot of trees need to survive, like the same area, like forests, jungles, that sort of thing. Okay, so we're coming up on time here. As soon as I'm done collecting, so if you want to get your guesses in, feel free. Alright, put all that away, grab that. Alright, so, if I remember correctly, I think it's about 3 trillion trees on the planet, but let me double check that. Number of trees in the world. Okay, 3.01 trillion trees. Yeah, there is a lot. It's like a lot more than you would think. Yeah, there are a lot of trees. And a lot of that is because of things like jungles and like very thick forests. Like in a jungle, you can have like something like 5 trees per square meter or something crazy like that. Which, yeah, starts to add up real quick. Can't do that with people. At least not comfortably. Alright, so the fair starts. Let me double check what time the fair ends so I don't accidentally miss it. Uh, 3 p.m. So I need to be in there by 2:50. So, we can go to the island. We have time. This fell on a good day for us. I don't have anything else to do. Topaz bird! Oh, not escape the topaz bird today. Yeah, 3 trillion is a ton of trees. Like, I don't know. It's hard for like human brains to conceptualize like how much that is. It might even be impossible about it, like generally. We start to struggle about identifying how many things are like over 100 basically. And 3 trillion is like a lot. Alright, Ducky. Dude, I do know a lot of random facts, so it's gonna have to be a little obscure, but we'll see. Ducky. You can't seriously think that I would fall for that. I am disappointed. You gotta trick me a little better than that. There are questions you could ask that might give it might make me give it away, but that's not one of them. You already have a sub, too. I can't even gift you. Oh no, he noticed. So close, yep. So close that I anticipated that's what you were gonna ask. I'm all for random trivia, though, Ducky. You've got some, like, random questions you can come up with. I like trying to answer stuff without looking things up. And you'll know I'm not really looking them up because I'll be playing. Alright, let's go to the fair. Okay. Alright, Pierre. you might have something here, but it does not compare to the ultimate power of whatever this is. I mean, it's certainly a color, isn't it? I want to rearrange some stuff a little bit here. Like this, it looks a little better. Falling asleep, Crafty? Alright. See you later, Crafty. You have a great day. Get some rest. I think this looks the best. Thinking... Oh. Maybe like this? No. I have no talent for how things look. That looks fine. I like the banana pudding in the middle. Yes, Lewis. Judge me. Okay. Oh, I don't have a lot of money, do I? I just noticed that. Just always assume I've got infinite money, which is probably not a good way to live my life. Alright, Lewis. You know what happened here. You know, you can tell Pierre gently if you want, just like whisper in his ear, I'm sorry, man. But you know the real choice here. 112. That's a pretty good one. I think the max is 127. I should do that once just for fun. Get everything together that I need for that. I did it before like 1.3 or something, and then things have changed so much since that now you can get a ridiculously high score because there's so many iridium things. I will take these things back. I like them. Okay. I'm going to buy Rare Crow. And what the heck, we'll have one of those too. I'm actually going to keep this chest full of these things. So next year, we lose out on one fiddlehead fern. That's okay. I think we're going to survive. Alright, so let's go to Krobus here before it gets too late. And then I think I got one more thing I want to do today. We don't need to go to the other part of the beach today. We go tomorrow. Look at all the bountiful riches. Root of the casino. That's a pretty uneven distribution there. Not weighted at all in my favor. 35 compared to 21? And there's even a 40? Yeah. I want the Omni Geodes more than anything else. The other stuff is just money, which is nice. I really need the Omnis. Alright, let's go ahead and spend some time... Oops, need those. Gathering some animal products. We haven't done it in a while, so probably just about full. Let's check if this is ready first. No. Well, I mean, they're not going to be full. It's been a while since we collected, so there's probably a lot. Last time, I checked the age of the animals in here. It was Wallagug's video, and we can't even check now. Whoops. Leading up to something. But my guess is they're over 100 months now. Fun to check in a little bit. I need some money. I do? I might not, Ducky. I'm not actually sure. I know where it is. It's under the sewer if you fish down with max fishing. I might not actually have it now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so you need to get a master rod, or there's actually a few ways. Master rod's probably the easiest, though. Master rod and a food buff. Do you need Q seasoning? I guess you'd need Q seasoning if you don't have a master rod, huh? Because there's no +5 fishing buff in the game. Oh yeah, Ducky, I think that's required for a quest, isn't it? Or is this the elven jewelry or something? Yeah, I think that bracelet you're talking about is required for part of the Birdie's quest, the one where you have to trade items for everyone, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright, so that should give me enough money to survive tomorrow. That's mostly why I wanted to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and go to bed today. And I think tomorrow is probably going to be the last day. Oh yeah, secret note. So it's probably elven jewelry. So I have plenty of elven jewelry. Get those from the treasure troves. Yeah, because there's 2 secret notes that point to strange dolls too. I think they're just ways to get some of the rarer artifacts, because some of them are like, sometimes you just don't find them, right? Secret notes are a way, like, if you don't find an artifact, well, here's some of the rare ones just in case. Which is good. Probably a really good way to do that. Especially those strange dolls, sometimes you, like, never find them. They should probably have one for chipped amaranth, too. I think it's called amaranth. Because that was the one that took me forever to get. I think that was my last artifact. Maybe the bone flute was. It was one of those 2. Oh, is it Ducky? I must have done that, but I don't remember. Does she give you something? Okay, I see. So it must be... Okay, cool. So it's just a little story thing. It'd be cool if there were some more of those things. Hey, Handsome Devil. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's a cool thing. Yeah, I think I remember now that you're mentioning it like that. Yeah, it's like Abigail's, like, bracelet. I can't remember. Or Caroline's bracelet. Now I want to look this up. Hold on one second. It bothers me when there's something about this game I don't know about. Oh, this is actually a little annoying. I forgot how many of these notes are just like about what people like. First ones are. That's a smart way to do it though. If you don't want to use the wiki, this is one way to do that for sure. Gives friendship points. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. Things from garbage can. Oh, the Junimo plushie. Don't Junimo, Mermaid Show. Ah. Is it like the last one? Ah, here it is. Called the Ornate Necklace. This was surprisingly hard to find in the wiki. Special item is unlocked after reading the last secret note, Secret 25. Give the Ornate Necklace, place it in inventory. It does not help the game to get the NPC is spoken to thereafter. So 50 with 50 friendship points. I think that's half a heart with... No, that's not half a heart. 250 is half a heart. And then 100 with Abigail. Okay. I will now commit that to my memory, so I'll never forget again. Yeah, it's actually a really cool idea, because it's a little bit of world building and story tied into... I guess that's what a lot of the secret notes do. That adds like a unique item to the game. Which, since there's only one, obviously does not stack. In case you were curious. Go here. So I probably gave it to Abby because it's the first game. I like Abby a little bit more than Caroline. Not to spark a debate or anything. She's just more interesting, I feel like. I don't know. Are there Caroline stands that are going to attack me for that? I don't know if there's that many people defending Caroline. It does make tea, so... He is the tea god of Stardew. So there is something there for sure. Just have green hair. Not a very common hair color, even in like anime. Oops, I didn't mean to buy. Bad void essence. Give me back some of my money. So I have a student with green hair right now, so maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, we got lucky on this occasion. 69 omnis compared to around 50 of these. Go ahead and take these. Get some treasure troves. Artifact troves. I always call them treasure troves. I hate being so wrong all the time. All right. It's still pretty early. I do still need to go to the island. In fact, we're going to be staying on the island, I think, for the whole day, unfortunately. I'm planning on doing my... Super early to have everything done. I almost never have everything done by this point. Hold on. I have a feeling. Yes, okay, the crops are ready in the greenhouse, so I'll go take care of that first. They were not ready yesterday, so we caught it on time. So I actually have hyper speed growing here, so it's off from all my other starfruit. It grows a few days faster. Not a few days. 1 day faster, I think. But that just basically means that every week it gains a day on the other one, so it feels pretty random for when it's going to be ready at this point, because I'm not keeping track at all. Good to have a use for hyperspeed grow. It's just so expensive. I briefly considered doing the Ginger Island farm with all hyperspeed grow, but it's just way too much. I only recently got a stack of it. I was avoiding it because of the bone fragments and radioactive ore. So much. I already need so much radioactive ore for a lot of other things. I'm making enough money. Phrases you probably never heard anyone say before. Yeah, I'm making enough. I'm content with my Stardew income. Alright, let's go ahead and drop these off. Then go to the island and start chopping down some mahogany trees. That's probably going to be it for today. I imagine it's going to take the entire rest of the day to finish chopping that. We're going to bring our seeds in case. Our tree fertilizer. Oh, we do not have enough fertilizer. Fiberstone. Yeah, that's doable. Whoa, we have enough tree fertilizer now. Where'd that come from? Right, I think we're going to need to add a tree chop and talk, as well as our gem talk. It does take quite a while. A little harder for me to concentrate on chat while I'm doing it, but we'll see if we can manage it. Tree. It sounds cooler too. Tree chop and talk. Oh man. All over the place today. One day I'm going to be good at canceling. Not today, but one day. Right now it's definitely a net negative. I'm afraid I'm training myself wrong too, because I have swift enchantments on everything here. When I try to do speedruns or something, my animation canceling timing is going to be off. It would be off anyways, because Iridium tools swing faster than stone ones do. I think it's just good to have some timing down. It'll probably help out overall. Alright, so time to chop some wood. Let's see here. So chat, this might spark a little bit of debate. What's your favorite non-traditional pet? So no cats, no dogs. What's your favorite? It can be your favorite because it's cute. It can be your favorite because it is cool. What's your favorite non-traditional pet? No cats, no dogs, anything else goes. Maybe no fish either. Fish might be a little too easy of a cop-out. What do you all think? Snakes. Ooh, snakes are really cool, yeah. I don't know if I'd ever want to have a snake, but I would always want to have a friend that has a snake, I feel like. I do have a friend that has a snake. They're like cool to touch. I don't know if I'd want to take care of one. There's like some moral, questionable things that you have to... I don't know. I don't like feeding mice to other animals. It just feels wrong. Even though obviously it happens in nature all the time. Easy to take care of? Yeah, I imagine they sit around for most of the day. One day soon, we will no longer have to chop down mahogany trees. Yeah, even frozen mice, though, kind of, like, throw me off. I really shouldn't be, because I eat tons of meat all the time. It's not really a moral thing, I guess it's kind of just, like, a gross thing. Yeah, I guess that's all reptiles, though. Oh, I should put this on. Be a lot easier to collect things that way. Yeah, there's some really cool reptiles. Yeah, just in general, reptiles are really cool. Absolutely correct. And so are amphibians. Both are really cool. I used to catch them a lot when I was a kid. I'd probably be scared to do it now, so go kid me for being brave. Yeah, I did used to catch, like, snakes all the time when I was younger. I probably wouldn't want to touch them now. Frogs, too. Frogs are just slippery. I'd probably still catch a frog. Alright, I'm getting a little better on the timing here. It actually feels like I'm helping myself by animation canceling, instead of the normal thing where I'm just wasting more time than I'm saving. I have to line myself up too, which is losing a little bit of time. I also think I'm losing a lot of energy because I'm not doing it very efficiently. But energy's irrelevant at this point in the game. Just eat a snack. Frogs are sliming him. I am in Australia, though, so stereotypes say that I can just walk outside and grab a steak. Just watch out for the stinging nettles. Australia, huh? What time is it there right now? Probably like 7 a.m., 8 a.m.? Okay, I see. Yeah, that's the scariest thing I've heard about from Australia, with the stinging nettles, the plants that make you feel extreme pain for the rest of your life, stung by them. It's a little above my pay grade for things I want to deal with. I'm already pretty anxiety prone. I don't want to have to walk through woods and have to worry about something like that. I'm sure it's not just Australia either. I bet any jungle would have that sort of thing in there. Am I gonna finish today? You know, that would have been a pretty good prediction, I think. Speaking of predictions. Yes, I saw a recent video of a huntsman spider, and I have to say, I was very disturbed. They don't bite? That's good to hear. I don't know. I don't trust it when someone says something doesn't bite. Hey, maybe they don't bite hard, but they probably bite. No, it's possible they actually just don't. It's like that myth that people have about daddy long legs, how they're the most poisonous spider, but they can't bite you. Not true at all. And it would also be venomous, not poisonous. Probably why it's part of the myth. Well, a whole lot of those myths you hear as a kid that are just complete bollocks. Like Mew being under the truck if you use strength with all 5 of your Pokemon simultaneously. Well, they do, but you have to, like, tear off its leg for it to bite you. Yes, please do not torture the spiders, I feel like. And then, especially don't torture the spiders and then hold your arm close so it can bite you. Yeah. I'll take your word for it, Ducky. I'm just gonna not put myself anywhere near a spider in general, I think. We do get some pretty big wolf spiders in Michigan. I've definitely seen one that's like half the size of my palm. And those guys can jump. Oh man, they can jump. That's terrifying because you don't know where they went. Never in a house or anything, but outdoors I have. Yeah, I don't know if that's how you become Spider-Man. I feel like I might have missed that particular issue of the comic. Yeah, so like yay big or so, you know? Like not huge. Yeah, I know huntsman spiders can be like as big as your whole hand, right? But that's the kind of thing I'm dealing with here, right? Like, that's the kind of spider that's, yeah. The kind of spider that scares me is like half the size of my hand. And the ones in Australia. The bigger ones I don't think would scare me as much. Which is kind of a weird thing to say. But it's like, how do I describe it? Like they're so big that it's like, I feel like I can deal with them. When they're small like that, you don't know where they are. They could be like anywhere on your body at any given time. Not to give anyone spider anxiety who's listening right now. Like, you wouldn't know. Like, I woke up one day and there was a spider in my bed, and I must have slept there the whole night while it was there. That's just terrifying to me. Like, oh my god. That is not something I wanted to know. I wish I never found that out. Yeah, how do they get in houses when they're that big? That's so insane to me. Like, where is the crack in the house that's letting that spider in? That's what I'd be more worried about if I saw one. I guess they can squeeze through. They're like the octopus of land or something. They can squeeze through like millimeter gaps. Which is like not something I need to think about. Biggest I've seen is probably about the size of my whole hand. Oh, it was on your bedroom wall? Y'all, you Australians are just built differently, I think. I guess when you grow up with that sort of thing. Like, I've had some creepy crawlies. There's like Michigan's a pretty forested state, right? So we do get like some clearly creepy bugs, like some big ones and gross ones, but that's just a whole nother level for me. It reminds me of when I visited New Orleans and we went on like a nature hike outside somewhere, and there were caterpillars that were like literally this big. And not caterpillars, I'm sorry. It's worse than that. Grasshoppers. One jumped on my foot and like freaked out, and it jumped off my foot, and it hurt when it kicked off my foot. It scared me. Ugh. Yes. Massive grasshoppers. Spiders too. Do you also have those grasshoppers in Australia? Bet you do. Because you're laughing. Like foot-long grasshoppers? Like they came from Subway or something? Probably not a really good description, actually. Don't want to think about that either. I don't know, are grasshoppers even in Australia? I know there's going to be like regional difference and everything. Alright, we're out of time here, so I'll plant all these first. Save me some time tomorrow. I'm not sure if grasshoppers are like a universal bug. There's certainly some that are. I know you have frogs in Australia. I taught that story in school. And rabbits, actually, is the one we talked about the most. The rabbits that got introduced to Australia and just eat everything. And all the different ways that humans tried to deal with them but couldn't. Oh no, I'm gonna pass out. Yeah, that was invasive species, I'm pretty sure, Ducky. Fun story. Not so fun like all the damage it did and everything. Alright, I passed out here. That's fine. I only had like a few things on me here. Okay, so I've been streaming for about 4 hours. I'd like to go for longer, but I am getting a little tired. I think I'm going to call it there. Thank you all so much for joining me today. We had a lovely stream. We had certainly some fun, controversial topics that we talked about at length. Especially about doors and wheels, which I didn't expect, but thank you all for joining me for that. Yeah, no problem, Ducky. Thank you for being around and chatting. And also you lurkers, thank you for lurking. Good to have you here. Let's see. I'm just going to close now. I am going to go ahead and find someone for us to raid. I don't think it's going to be very hard. I think there's quite a few streamers out right now. Why did I searched for the wrong thing. Okay. I just searched Stardew Valley in Google. Alright, we do have some very viable raid targets here. Kind of a weird way to put it, but let's actually, I think I'm going to send you guys all to Lee.
What else we can grab?
Oops. Lee is a great Stardew Valley streamer. It seems like right now she is attempting a Remix Community Center challenge in 1 year. Plus classroom runs. Oh, okay, that's what she's going to be doing later on. Oh no, she's doing crafts right now, it looks like. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this raid together. So, everybody, go ahead and wish Lee a good time. And I am going to be gone, unfortunately, for quite a while here. I'll be taking a week break, so from tomorrow until the following Monday. So I'm going to miss 4 streams I would normally have. I think that should be reflected in the Twitch schedule. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, if you want to make sure you know when I'm coming back, well, it's April 5th, but make sure you follow the Discord. It's below the stream. And I will see you all when I get back. Thank you so much for joining me. And enjoy Lee. Did that work? Yeah, it worked.
But, there's that. Algorithm! Hello! Welcome on in, Raiders! Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome on in. Hi! Hello! Hello! Welcome on in! How was your stream? What'd y'all get up to today? Oh, wait. I didn't realize that was your, the Galaxy roll one. Very sick. I've seen that one before in a couple of different chats. What were you getting up to today? What'd y'all do? How was your stream? I hope it was wonderful. I'm starting off today with a crafts room bundle run because I need to practice for Sunday just slightly. Make sure I'm not so